they are ultra purified. No worse than accidentally eating pork in the soup.
Alright, we can check the CB line.
Or to take
Yesterday,
you accidentally eat pork?
on accident.
No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, bro. It's gonna happen. Look, I ate a fucking donut on a piece of lemon bread a couple years back. Fucking demons in the break room. We fasting.
Yeah.
We got donuts in the break room.
Just take you
The
there.
demons made me forget. Like, the fuck? Shit. Donut, piece of lemon bread. It'll happen. If you try to hold yourself being perfect, you kill yourself.
Yeah. Oh, righteous.
Yeah.
I accidentally ate some ham yesterday. I went to a wreck and they had a little event, right? And he had some food. The dude said it was like turkey and roast beef, but he said he didn't make it, so he didn't know for sure. So I was just trusting the Lord, right? So I got a plate and brought it back home. I tasted it. I was like, it kind of reminded me of bacon, but I wasn't sure. So I ended up eating one. It was like they were cut, like they were sliders, you know. I ended up eating one piece, and I looked down. You know like that flab of fat on bacon. It's like the meat and the fat. I saw that on the Yeah, I realized it was ham.
You can even taste that.
You repented, right?
Kind of got sloppy. I was repent.
It's crazy. Like you taste ham in years, you just smell that shit.
Shit,
Ham
man.
mixed with the
Yeah.
egg.
Especially when they get exposed to the air.
That's crazy.
Hey, shalom. Hey, Hebrew Israelites, we back at you again. The Spirit of power, y'all about to y'all shop before we get started. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakadash.
Well, shalom to you, hopeful elect out there doing all you can. You brothers, you sisters, ain't fighting to make your calling and election sure. And shalom to you. And we out here. We pretty much just gonna bring it out. Brothers got anything on their spirit, through the spirit that's been going on through the week. We'll tap in. But hey, other than that, we're gonna do what's required. Making our bodies a living sacrifice, and that's pretty much telling forth what the Heavenly Father has planned. And if you have your spiritual eyes open, you can see things are moving fast. The scriptures is our guideline to understand, what the Heavenly Father's plan is in heaven before He enacts it on earth. And how do you get those understandings? They just like during the times of old, especially when the prophets were on the scene, pretty much the judgment of the Heavenly Father. And Babylon is reaching its time of His judgment. Along with everybody else who doesn't want to take heed to what the Heavenly Father's good pleasure is, that judgment is on the way. And nobody can escape the good pleasure of the Heavenly Father anyway. If you're in a state of mind where you do everything adverse to the Heavenly Father, you got your ass set up for that,
Yeah, this is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Just before I pass it back to you, a lot of times we want to rush out of captivity. The Lord said what we're going through is for our perfection. So the reason why we're still here is not because we're waiting on Eve, it's because the Lord is building His sons, refining His sons, put them on the throne seat. All right, so we gotta have that patience while the Lord is working through us. A lot of things that we go through, it's all expressing itself, whether it's your woman, your job, finances, people around you that you gotta see in the world that you're tired of looking at, tired of talking to. It can become a lot. But the Lord said, all this is for the working of your patience. Of your perfection, for your patience. And we know that the scripture says the Lord is long suffering. So if we recognize these things, we just have to endure hardness as a good soldier. I was watching a documentary this week about the Vietnam War, and I give it to the Vietnamese people, man. They doing some hard shit, man. And they actually defeated me, but they doing some hard shit, during that war. And it took patience for them to get Eve proper way for them. You know, well, liking it to this truth, it's gonna take time, man. You know, even right now, you got this guy Trump saying, "Hey, the gas prices rise."
Right.
So that's just gonna bring more and more stress upon my gas. Gas right now is already too expensive, man. We paying every time to fill up the. I don't think they're working with these we paying at least 30 just to get close to fill it up.
Yeah, I ain't seen a full tank in about 3 months.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, and I was listening to the elder Yakanan out of the UK this morning, and he was saying pretty much every household gas prices has gone up about 90%. We're reaching those times where it's good to implement that patience. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures talk about. Here, let me just grab it real quick. This says Ecclesiasticus 2:2. It says, "Set thine heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste at this time of trouble." You know, which is the Spirit adding on to the brother. You know, because the Lord had given us this grace period to pretty much they just slow ourselves down. You know, because everybody is on that. The brother was talking about a story just about the average everyday American, how their mindset is. You know, everybody's completely thrown off in the mind. You know, to the point where there's no soundness. You know, when you go into that word, the sound is pretty much undisciplined. You know, there's no discipline in the mind here, so people just, you know, they have no surety. You know, but with the Heavenly Father, through the Hawashai sacrifice, giving us the comforter, and we found that surety again. That's why the scriptures tell us how the Holy Spirit will teach us all things, you know, even the spirit of truth. So with that spirit of truth, hey, we good, you know, and we found our patience. You know, you want to say something?
Yeah, just to land back on the brother, we're being tested, you know, to have a spirit, like that spirit, you know, must endure. So we're learning how to be long suffering, like the Father and the Son. So long suffering in Google, it says is the patient. Long suffering is the patient endurance of provocation, hardship, or suffering over a long period without complaining or seeking immediate retaliation. All right. So one thing that you notice in the spirit of Babylon is that everything is instant here, instant gratification, instant food. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, like what's being brought out. People they've lost their mind. There's no sanity here because everything is always rush, get money quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, dirty money. You know what I'm saying? The mindset of Babylon is take. There's no time to process anything out. So really, when you look at these people, they're already in a mindset where you know, the Heavenly Father has them. You know, they don't realize that what the scriptures say, that this devil has a short time. You know what I mean? They don't realize that they live in a mental space where give me quickly is already, you know, it's their mindset because of the pending destruction that's already, you know, that they're in. You know what I mean? So if the you know, the people are like the what is scripture say? The people are like the king, or if the king is wicked, so the people along, you know, paraphrasing. So pretty much, if the minds of the leaders and the kings of this place is to rush, gimme, the mind of the one that follow them is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he is doing what he can to make sure that his enterprise is fulfilled. Obviously, it's not going to be, but he's coming swiftly with his, you know, with his plans and so forth. So is the mind of the people. The mind of the people is to rush and get what they can. But hey, the men of the Lord, we sitting back and we watching everything with a spiritual eye salve. You know what I'm saying? Not being caught up in too many things, but you know, in the world, but not to abuse the world.
And then that one key point said immediate retaliation, like, because you'll bring that mindset from the world into the truth. Right? You immediately want vengeance. The Lord say, wait for vengeance is the Lord. So you just gotta go with what's been put on you. You know what I'm saying?
These concepts are new. You know, everything being rushed. You know, we can upscale over it all the time. You know, the way they cook the food. You know, and all of these things in the ancient world, in the times of old, it wasn't like this. So now people had actual time to sit back, process things, think about things, And now you're thinking about the betterment of your mind, you know, the betterment of your body. But you don't get that here. You know, what do you got to do? You got to get up, go to work, you know what I'm saying, work 40 hours a week, you know, to the point where you're exhausted. So everything else is just pretty much taken out of you. So you can't think about yourself, you know. That's what pretty much what the Heavenly Father has given the world up to right now. So we can witness that this should be beneficial to mankind.
And that's a hard trial, having to deal with all those things and be in the truth. That's why it's endurance. It's not about who can learn the precepts the fastest, who can learn the Hebrew the fastest, who can be the brother that's doing this and be the brother that's doing that. You're gonna burn yourself out, man. You know, you gotta be comfortable and know that you have to, like the brother said, acknowledge your faults and shortcomings and work on those things while you're in captivity, and don't spend so much time on rushing the war back. Because now you're gonna miss the whole point of why you're in captivity in the first place. You know, you got roles of being this thing umpteen years and you get weak. So what's the point of everything that you did? Then you fall out. You're just like the guy from Boston. You know, he fell out. Then now look what he's locked up. Raped, you know what I'm saying? A young woman. That's probably what he always wanted to do when that scripture Deuteronomy 22 came out. Couldn't wait, nigga couldn't wait. Went and did it, pull up on the chick, they get ride.
Justified.
They said the crime scene was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, shit to make you last longer. Man was gone, giving the demons. But that's what happens when you get weak and fall away from this truth. You know, the world is gonna snatch you back in and all those fucking, and that's another thing. You're gonna where it's worse because the truth is, there's a lot of harsh things in the scriptures. You know, the scriptures teach a lot of harsh things and we got a wild mind, so if we don't have the scriptures to balance us out, we'll go back and try to do some of this shit. Like if knowing what the scriptures say, if we don't have the comfort to balance us out, if we leave off of this truth, we might murder. Because it's in us now. We might try to, you know, because it's in you now. You gotta have the scriptures, the knowledge to keep you on the right path. But when you leave off of this, now you just like, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Justified.
Justified to do it. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing, nah, you ain't justified, man. Because for one, in the kingdom, we're not gonna be all word and graping. You know, we're not gonna have to do that, man. You know, even if we go to another nation and we take captives from the other nations, it's not gonna be in the way that you think. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have, we gods, man. We just gonna take them. Who the fuck gonna do something to a god? We just gonna take them and they're gonna be in our harem. You know, we ain't gonna have to be, come on, bitch. Give it up.
It's gonna be an honor. It's gonna be an honor.
You might have some encounters where, you know, she's dealing with what happened. She don't want to get, well, we have the law of the mourning period and she gotta go through all that. Now, if she still wants to fight back when you enter that chamber, but then when after the mourning period, then yeah, you might have to give them a rough, but it ain't gonna take much for you to, you know what I'm saying? Throw her little ass down and take it now, you know? But as far as like dealing amongst ourselves, no, man, no raping is allowed. That law was just instituted just for a wild nigga couldn't control himself, man. You know? I was watching I think it was the first and second season of Navy, might be the second season. The leader of the tribe, they served the scene. He's like, with the sauce. According to the law, I can kill him. You know, because he didn't want to marry his daughter. He's like, we're gonna cross the tribe of Benjamin from dealing with the house of Saul. You know, you have to shame my daughter. Turns out, you know, he was living. He just wanted to, you know, use his song, but showing you we have ways to deal with that type of shit. You know, because guys do it. You'd be surprised how much that shit happens. Because guys just say, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna take it. You know, but that's not something we teach you as, if you like something, bro, shit, man, you go and take it, bro. No, man.
Being that there's a penalty shows that it's unorderly.
You know control over yourself, bro. That's that beast-like nature. You lying in the bushes. You know, because the Lord told, what tribe was that the Lord told to do that? But the only reason he said that though was because they was going to be wiped out. So he said, lie away in the bush. So they got the girls prancing.
The
and
Lord got
dancing.
in that situation, you know what I'm saying?
They lied in the bushes.
Uh,
And they hop up. You know, but that's sometimes the extreme is necessary. You know, but most cases the extreme, that was a very extreme scenario. We're not in that time, man. Where Benjamin gonna be like out, so they gotta lie and push it. No. Now in the kingdom, when it comes down and we go throughout the earth and you other nations don't want to act, that's an extreme situation. Because the earth has to be recorrected. And these other nations may try to, you know, not want to get their daughters up. Nigga, I'm your Lord. I want your daughter. So either you gonna just give it to me, or according to our way, I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Those are extreme measures. But
that's how it was in time of war.
that's the stories of war. Even today, right now, America sending soldiers to the Middle East. What you think they be doing to the Middle East? You know? Everybody, goddamn. Taking the kids, doing whatever the fuck they want. That's stories of war. But they do it unrighteously. You know, it's gonna be ordered to everything that we do. But the point of what I said is, amongst ourselves, though, we don't teach that. So if you leave off from this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're susceptible to doing those wild things.
Just laying back another brother. It's so many blonde-haired, and blue-eyed Iraqis over there. You know what I mean? In the so-called Middle East. Why? Because he is, some more of the war, man. And I know this person. You know what I mean? And you see them kids. You know, you see how Ishmael look. You know what I mean? You see the blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid. And, okay, you're a rape baby. You know what you see. You know what I mean? But
They showed that Netflix anime, Blue-Eyed Samurai. She was mad because her mom got raped by Edomite. But she didn't even know who her father was. She ended up fighting her father. But then he told her at the end that this man worse than me. I think he told her that he wasn't even her father. It's another man out in Europe. So she was bugging out the whole show. She fighting this. And she's known as the blue-eyed amongst her people. They bully her and shit. But Esau came, you know what I'm saying? So it shows you even in their customs.
Oh, yeah. You talking about,
Yeah, even in their customs, they have that. Because she was a kid, and she got blue eyes. And that's amongst the Lord, you know?
Yeah.
So Esau has gone throughout the earth, taking over these nations, putting his borders. You know, that's why North Korea is like, no, nigga, we don't want nothing to do with you. You can have South Korea. Fuck away from us, bitch. You polluting our fucking heritage. You know? And he does that throughout. He did it amongst our people. Look at all these goddamn raccoons and fucking Uncle Toms and tails amongst our people, man. These Uncle Ruckuses. Trump, you gotta vote for Trump. This nigga eat him like that. Because his great-great-great-great-grandmother was taken by the plantation owner. You know? You don't even know that.
Just to land back off the brother, speaking about leaving his truth, and you going into the world and so forth after you done absorb his knowledge, and the Lord will put them demons on you. You know what I mean? Because now you uncontrolled. You know what I mean? You outside of the order. This is Matthew 12 and 43. It says, when the unclean spirit is going out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out.
And so that's why the scripture, Ephesians 6, tell us about that spiritual armor, because there's demons out here and looking for us, like they can jump off, you know, and everybody, and nobody's, what's the word I'm looking for, you know, everybody's susceptible to it, you know.
And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
Yeah, so you left off the knowledge. You still got war in your mind. You know, the harsh things and script stoning people. Like, you got all these things still in your thoughts.
Yeah.
You know it's true. You know, so now you just got demons all over you. Now you can go out in the world and do all that crazy shit. Yeah, killing niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That control that the truth taught you, you know,
Really?
without brotherhood and like-minded men around you, the demons will pretty much, hopping on, doing crazy shit that if you're around a like-minded men and amongst the body and the spirit, you know what I mean?
Because we right, like we always say, we right hand side crazy.
Yeah.
But we'll go left hand side crazy without that shadow.
Yeah.
You gotta look, man. The shit that we've been exposed to is not normal, man.
Yeah.
It's literally outside of this world. These are the holy oracles, the dark parables and precepts. You know, knowing the impending doom of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
That shit ain't normal. You know, having your cop. Torture and fucking death, anguish, and famine. We know these things are going to come. You know, the average individual is not walking around when they live knowing about the famine and Jacob's trouble. They just living. They ain't got to worry about all this shit we got to worry about, man. They just living carefree. If they get taken out, they get taken out. they don't have the burden of
The undesirable.
they're not carrying their cross.
You know what I'm saying? I just like the Ezra. You know what I'm saying? So, what to do it out with whatever.
These niggas just print extras in the movie.
Yeah, extras.
Like in the Marvel movie, you see a fight going on, niggas at the cafe. They just get by cars and shit.
Yeah.
But you watching the protagonist and the antagonist go at it, there's a whole story going on, but the extras are just like in Invincible when Omni-Man was fighting Mark and Omni-Man punched him and he flew into the city. And he's so he started cooking. They was just the vein. It's a whole Viltrumite Earth battle going on. They don't even know what the fuck they just, you know. He held Mark up. It was the subway. He held him to the subway. And he trying to get off it, man. And the people on the bus is and then Mark just go through the whole bus and start cutting them off. That's what's happening. You know, you got the Israelites versus the elite of the Edomites. It's a real battle, spiritual war going on right now. These niggas just so they get taken. They get just like what Omni-Man said. These people are fucking insignificant. 500 years from now, you gonna still be alive. They gonna be gold. What you worrying about these fucking humans for? So, like this Lord said, you said it, bro. Let the multitude perish that was born in vain.
That's kind of when we understand the sentiment of Amalek. He's like, he calls the average common people born, because we kind of see it the same way. You have classes of people, where certain classes of people are meant to be leaders, certain people are meant to be middle class, certain people are meant to be lower class. You know, it's just knowing your role.
The Saudi Arabian prince, he said that. He said, because his people was getting, he started buying $400 million art pieces, $1 million this and that. They was like, why you doing this when you know you got poor? He said, look, I come from a family that's been rich centuries ago. That's just the way it is. I'm rich, but they're not. And that's just how it always been. The Most High set it up, put it down on earth. That's the hierarchy throughout creation. It's always going to be like this.
It's always going to be slaves.
Little do you know, we're the real royal on the earth. We've just been cast down from our position. When the kingdom is called a kingdom. In a kingdom, you have subjects. You know, somebody is subjected to the laws of another nation. So the kingdom of heaven, which Daniel spoke about it, the rock that should crush the 10 toes, he says that kingdom should never be. Nebuchadnezzar saw the dream. Babylon was going to be destroyed. Even Persians was going to be destroyed. The Greeks was going to be destroyed. The Romans was going to be destroyed. Then revived again to 10 toes and cut off. And then he said, but the kingdom that cuts off the toes is never going to be destroyed. So that kingdom, you don't have to adhere to that kingdom all the time. And that's the kingdom of the Israelites. Headed with Yahushua King David. That's coming. And yes, we're gonna have spoils, we're gonna have you niggas slaves, we're gonna have everything y'all have, but on a higher level of order and righteousness.
That's pretty much our message to the world, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to establish righteous order, you know? It just so happens that we that royalty.
We the royalty, you know what I mean? They do it now, man. Look at these royal Saudi families, these royal Edomite families, how they living compared to the average people. They doing it right now. So it's only just that the Israelites get to live how the Lord intended for this covenant and the covenant for us to live. He said we should live unto them. They should come to us. The law should go forth out of Zion. We gonna make the law. You know, we gonna dictate the judgment. We ain't gonna be so simple. Oh, we ran a red light. Now I gotta think. Should I take this nigga on a high speed chase or should I just let him kidnap him, put me in cuffs, and take him to this fucking building? They laughing at me and shit, cause they got a quota to make. Yeah, we got us one day. Like we subjected all this shit, right? That's why some jakes be bullying. I ain't pulling no. If I'm going down, catch the nigga. And sometimes they get away. I done seen some video with Jake get away. The teams hop off. Some go this way, some go the other way.
They can't catch all of us.
They can't catch all of them.
They can't catch
You
all of
can't
us.
catch all of them. Some northern can't be making their calls from
That's a
Florida.
fact.
They be doing shit and then they come try to find him. And we can't find his family to help him make it come from fucking Florida. Because we subject to our enemy. So it's either you gonna obey him, it's either you obey him or you suffer the judgment.
You get just to finish that precept, it's Matthew 12:45. It says, "Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation."
The nigga with the widow's peak. The most recent video he did.
Yeah, I seen it.
He ain't did videos a month.
Yeah.
I just did a recent one a couple weeks ago. Bug, man. It's bug. That's bad, man. That is bad. A war. But he came in as a young man. And you see what the end result is, man. And he still got the scriptures in him.
Yeah.
Because he know the scriptures in his ear, but the way he talking and the thing he talking about is so irrelevant. So his last state is worse than when he was in the world.
Yeah.
He completely gone. Because if you was a drunkard in the truth, man, a drunkard around bro, that's how you doing like that. Yeah, man. This bag got down, Julio, Hennessy, you know? Everclear,
That's a good point.
That's enough. I like that.
Four Loco,
Yeah, that's like,
whatever you can get his hand on.
Anything.
I remember the former leader Dallas, Bumpy Knuckles. This is the video he got. You know that's right. Every certain brother that fell out, whatever, they all got dreads, bro. I said, wow, like he just like you look defeated.
Zion.
Yeah, Zion.
That nigga got dreads, man. Nigga from my first camp, man. I seen the nigga watching the nigga. The latter state worse than the first, man. You know, you can't. Once you come into this, you sign with blood, man. Literally, through the blood from my shot, y'all shot. Because you made an oath through that blood. So, like the mafia said, the only way out is death. Like, you literally killing. Like, you might as well just stay in the room. Have patience in the room. You know, because a lot of people get the misconception that, oh, we're a militant group, a black power group, we're some type of organization. No, this is our nationality. We're boundary by blood. Y'all must have a child. Covenant, it's sown in blood. You know, literally the blood from our shepherd child provided us a way back to the Father. So we can have a way into the new covenant, which is based off the first covenant. You know, so it is no, oh, I don't want to do this no more. Nigga, what? The Lord will put them 7 deacons on your ass.
Sentence completion. Completely boiled down.
Completely gone, man. Nigga, grumpy enough is fucking showing up to protest, to eat them up, teeth bishop, the head of the Dallas guy. Sitting next to the elders, that's not the son. You know? Showing you it ain't about all that, man. It's about those that are willing to endure temperance, self-control, patience, charity, meekness, humility, diligence. You have to keep these things while you're enduring. You can't just endure and not have the fruits of the spirit. Because you can endure and then you still hasty, don't have control over yourself, irrational, emotional, you know, prideful, egotistical. What's the point of enduring if you still got all those traits in you? You gotta take those traits out of you. The Lord wants to deal with you, because he ain't gonna deal with you if you still got those traits in you. You know? Part of the refining is putting in Galatians, the 4th chapter. You know, we're going to get that real clear. It says those are the ones who anybody that has those traits, opposite traits, do not inherit the kingdom. You know, so you can endure all you want, but if you're not putting on the traits that the Lord requires for a man to sit on the throne, you're not going to inherit the throne. The reason why David was anointed by Samuel, you know, when Samuel went to David's father's house, Jesse, And all the sons is lined up. The oldest one taking heed. Oh, yeah. He said, well, as he consists in the spirit, he's like, no, what? I said, bring all your sons. I got one more. This little, now with God, he bring him. I said, bring all of his sons. Because he consists in the spirit, certain result. And then as soon as Dawud hit the sea, he didn't say no more. You get the oil, and the old. And you got to put yourself in that situation where you could sense some of the older ones envious and jealous. And David had to deal with that too. Like now, that's you're the oldest bro, but you got to listen to the men. A lot of men ain't gonna be able to do that, and even in this truth. You know, your brother, your youngest brother ain't got anointed as king, and you got to do what the fuck he say. Because even Saul made him a high general in the army. You got to do what the hell he say. Older brother, grown ass man. Man, that'll fuck with a man. But that's how the Lord deals. That's how the Lord deals. Yeah. He does not deal with pride. He says pride was not made for man. He don't deal with that shit. You know, that's why Hamashiach and Yahushua watch the disciples do. They're not dealing with pride. A lot of dudes, they get to the street, get some position, they think, oh, I'm this guy, that guy. You ain't nothing because you ain't on the tree. You ain't, last time I checked it too, I see a fellowship with Yahushua and get crowds to know who you ain't nobody. I'm such and such. You got this. You deceiving yourself. You deceiving yourself. Because the Lord starts not our thought. And it's proven throughout the scriptures over and over. You may think the Lord's dealing with a certain man, and then he calls it this man when nobody even knew. Even with the whole situation of the young woman that young Daniel was in the back listening to the whole shit. Hey man, we gotta get both sides of the Lord. Right. You know, out of nowhere. What you think happened? The Lord sent the angel to tap Daniel in him, put that spirit on him right there and there. Hey man, this ain't right.
Yeah, and after that, what he asked them two different, you know what I'm saying? That's a separate room.
Yeah, Daniel said that a young man. You know? The elders wouldn't even take this group of kids serious like that. You know?
Like you said, those are too high elders, man. Everybody believes.
So it's countless examples in the scriptures where the Lord shows us He's not dealing with your age, He's not dealing with your rank, He's not dealing with how much you know. He ain't dealing with none of that shit. He's dealing with how He want to see fit. And we don't know who He's dealing with. That's the scariest part. You could be in this thing 20 years. He might be dealing with a brother that just came in. It's who his elect is. He could just be using you to spread his word.
You have to go back to that Romans 9 and 13. You know what I'm saying? Go back to that Romans 9 and 13. You know what I'm saying? The Lord shall have mercy on you.
Yeah, mercy. That's the scary thing about it all. You know, that's why pride, and can brother get the Galatians 4? Yeah. And then it's going to name the fruits of the Spirit and the fruits of the Spirit.
Start at verse 17, Galatians chapter 5, it says, for the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
A regular man don't understand that balance. You know what I mean? Being that we've come into this spiritual understanding, even though we've had certain seals coming up, you know what I mean? We knew certain things were wrong, certain things were right, you know what I'm saying? But now, being that we have this understanding, you know what I'm saying? Now we know the balance of it, you know what I'm saying? So now we know how to examine ourselves, whether we're really in this faith as the scriptures talk about, you know?
You know, where examining means scrutinize closely. So you're literally supposed to be rebuking yourself. Really, you're supposed to be getting on yourself. Like, when you do something, you're really supposed to go to the Lord and address exactly what you call it out. You're like, Lord, I'm not forgive me because I did such and such. I wasn't supposed to do that. Forgive me for doing such and such. And go into the issue. Don't just say, oh, Lord, forgive me for my sin. That's very repetition. Call out what you did. You gotta bring shame to yourself. Because when you call out what you did, then you'll feel the conviction and you're like,
it's about what profession is.
there you go. The sacrifice of the pleasing of the Lord is a broken and contrite spirit. So when you actually call out what you did, you feel shame for it. Now it's sincere. When you just do a regular, oh Lord, forgive me for my sins, it ain't dressing shit. Call out what you did.
It's like, again, you know what I'm saying? Again, that goes back to that fashion that you know, it's good Sunday. That's a Christianity bullshit.
That's a spirit.
You got to talk to them, boy. I knew she had a man, and I still was pursuing her. I'm wicked, and I fucked up in the head. I need your mercy. And now you're having a conversation with the Father, and not just skim over it. Lord, I'm dealing with my sins. Forgive me my sins. What is your sin? You at the altar? What did you do?
You throwing rocks at how you had.
Yeah, they don't halfway do shit because you only deceive. Look, man, this is it. It ain't no next age of Esau ruler. If you don't give it your all now and you sincere now, that's it. You doing all this for nothing. Go ahead, bro.
Brothers don't know, like you said, that judgment's gonna come, man. We're gonna answer to that, you know. The hour shall show what the whole world shall be judged. Rather be what? Good or evil.
Once that breath leave,
Yeah.
you know, the people say like a nigga gets shot and he leaking out and all of a sudden just go unconscious. This breath done left that nigga. Now he at the judgment seat. Blood up. And they pumping it. This nigga in the judgment seat. It's over, nigga. Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
curious to know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You see your body once you, you know what I'm saying, once you get, transferred.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, who knows, you know what I'm saying? Some people say that, you know what I'm saying, your whole conscience and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All your memories and all that shit come back. And who knows how that shit's up.
I ain't trying to taste death for this but if I got to, know when I have the spirit of the Lord.
I mean, as a martyr.
Yeah, you get that's your luck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's your lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you just God, you know, dumb ass shit.
I'm just being honest. I ain't about to be like, yeah, I want it.
Of course.
But if that's your luck, you pray for the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows what, you know what I'm saying about it?
Yeah, whatever your
But I'm
lot is,
saying,
you
though,
gotta go for
if
it.
that's the case, like you said, if that's a lot, let it be for, like you said, a righteous.
Exactly. That just died like a 2/3. Nigga got shot in the
Yeah, kind
He was warned with another game.
Right.
Over a female, some shit.
Nah, nigga, get out of here. You fucking menace.
That'd be embarrassing, though, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga holding that. Help.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt, man.
Why should I help you, nigga? You gonna kill more people? No.
POV, keep on.
You gonna murder more people? You gotta go, nigga.
POV, keep on. That's what I mean.
Yeah, bro.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, nigga.
I think,
Why should we
whoa.
help you? So you continue to talk shit out of me? Get the fuck out of here.
So what do you know about the Jews?
Black people are the leading. Fucking out here, boy.
That's a damn.
This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. It says, "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works."
The law is transgress the law, death. When you be led by the spirit, you're not under the law. Okay?
Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness,
which is uncontrollable lust.
idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness.
Brother, get that word emulation.
I got it. It's you want it? I just pulled up one. This Google definition for I'll read this right here. It's emulations in Google definition. It says the effort to match or surpass a person or achievements, typically in emissions. You know, emulation. So it's pretty much a covetous spirit. You know,
It says in B, it says envious and contentious rivalry.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm the first person to do this.
that's it.
I beat you here. I know more here.
Yeah.
Lord ain't dealing with that type of spirit, you know? You just people just to be in man's perception. I can go here, I didn't know what the fuck they got. You know? He's still serving the same power. At the end of the day, if you ain't sincere, the Lord gonna take you out. You know? We in competition to see who can do this better and this more and this. That's the wrong spirit to have too. Yeah, you want to be the best servant you can be, but you're not in that type of competition. You know, it's just like you got to show the great, the Amazing Race.
Yeah.
And they'll send these people in pairs of two all throughout the earth, competing. Whoever gets to the finish line first wins. But you notice it ain't about necessarily who's the fastest and who's the. No, it's about the people that can endure certain situations and have patience while, because there's certain shit that stress you out. You gotta find certain places, certain time limits to do certain things. If you don't work with patience and control yourself, you'll find yourself finishing last. You just come in. Now you're confused. And like one episode I'm watching, they had to go to Tokyo, so they're gonna speak the language. They gotta find certain areas to get the keys. And they're panicking, but people that are composed and using wisdom. Like this one team, they found the spot, but the other teams were following them. So they was like, you know what, let's throw them off. So they started faking an argument. No, it's this way, no, it's that way. And the team was like, they don't know what they're talking about. Let's go this way. And the whole time they use wisdom in that moment to compose themselves and go get the key out of the other team, because the other team was just following them. And then niggas. That's right. And they started arguing amongst each other. That's the type of shit that they get you through wisdom, man.
Go ahead. Can I grab a quick precept? Add one to you. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 11, and it says, "And I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise." And that's pretty much the point on the precept, because this race, as brothers been constantly saying, and as the scriptures constantly tell us, it's pretty much an endurance game. You know what I mean? And if you ain't got the endurance to get there, you be that multitude that was born in vain and perished death by pain. You know what I'm saying? That's far from things from what we want. You know, that's why we understand that the Heavenly Father is a master chess player, and we don't want to have the Heavenly Father playing chess on our minds, where the pieces and the moves that we making is leading to our temple being overthrown, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe the various will change them. I believe the various is like giving changes in a sense.
Attention straight, wrangling.
Yeah. Intention. You know, emotion. You not control over your emotion, all that shit. The Lord said this is you know, the fruits of the flesh. You know, he ain't dealing with it.
Galatians chapter 5, verse 21, it says, "Envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. But the fruit of the Spirit
Just went into drunkenness. You know, that's spiritually and physically. God is. You can't be in no fucking wrong, man. You only matter time for the Lord to get you out of here. All the scriptures you eating up, but you can't control yourself when it comes to the
Verse 22 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness."
Gentleness is seen as weakness in this world. But you gotta understand, we've been cast into this other world. It's the complete opposite of what the kingdom is. So what people would perceive as weakness is actually strength in a certain form. Because in the kingdom, you're gonna deal with each other gentle, you know, joyful. It ain't about when you see somebody, you measuring them up and down. It's all just anger and tension. And the Lord ain't dealing with that amongst what he's trying to build.
Yeah, like you said, you know, one of the curses, that's what we're going through, what we're going through, like you said, it's part of the curses. You just work on back, the curse comes with it all.
Yeah. On what? No, go ahead.
Yeah, when like, yeah, and it's a long suffering.
Yep. Yeah, it was a clip I was watching this week of this one fat black bitch. She on the road and she get into it with a Edomite chick. And the Edomite chick throws something at her window, throws like a bottle at her window. So she goes chasing him. They chasing each other in the interstate. She follows her till she gets to the stop sign and grabs her vehicle. And then gets up, gets a knife. This bitch fat and retarded. So the cops get called, and she just owns emotion. He does all that, my God. It's just like, why couldn't y'all just go?
Oh, you know what's crazy? I actually seen a video yesterday about a guy that had the same situation, where basically they see, tension going on, whatever. And of course, like you said, he put a weapon because he didn't kill a person, like it's a road rage. But, of course he went to court, so now he got a felony. So the judge said, you know what? All this could have been avoided. You would just ignore that person. You just kept on moving. Like I said, they ain't trying like that. But again, you just cause strikes and contention to the point where now, you went to court. No matter who had it wrong, that's all this could have been avoided, like I said before. Use wisdom. Just kept moving.
Because you'll never see that person.
Yeah.
It's a 99.9% chance you will never see this person another day. But just for that moment, you got to get the one up.
Yeah.
Well, that one up may be your last.
Yeah. And she said, it could have got worse. You got a murder charge. But at the end of the day, you still got the felony. Because what? You had a weapon out.
Yeah. And if the bitch, she got charged because you try to hit somebody with potentially hit somebody with your car is deemed as a weapon. Yeah. So that's assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah. So you just hit somebody while they that's attempted murder with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Bitch didn't even think that. She just in a moment.
Yeah. See?
This ain't fucking bumper. What's this shit? Bumper cars. Yeah. Fucking Mario Kart. Yeah. Just hitting shit. Yeah. It's real life. Somebody could die.
Yeah. Like you said, especially against the Edomite, so you already know that, so you sure got the court, the majority of the court for you on her side.
Because the Edomite, even she like, I didn't throw the hand, but it came out that she did throw a water ball at her. But even though she was wrong, she got charged too, but it was a lesser charge than the black bitch got. Because even though she was retaliated, she did more damage. She attempted murder with a car, and she went out with a knife.
Like you said. There you go. So now she got a felony.
That goodness in the Strong's definition in the blue letter, it goes into excellence in character.
Or matter of fact, another one I seen. Dude is with his wife, right? They're millionaires too. Dude was fucking his wife, and then the wife told him, "We done." Months later, he finds out from her phone and her that it never ended. So he decides to go to the man's house with a man of his family, his mother, his children, his fiance, and he approached him with a gun. And the guy that was fucking his wife. Now in the righteous society, he's right, but the guy that was fucking his wife, he sees him brandishing the gun, so he pulls out his gun, fires in the air once, and then that's when the guy that came to address him starts shooting at him, hits him in the foot, hits him in the knee, and then he runs back to his wife and says, "He dead, let's go." But his wife is like, "Why did you do it?" But he ain't dead though. So they get in the car and they try to leave, but the car gets stuck. The guy that got hit, that was fucking his wife, he shoots, and he ends up hitting the woman in the fucking neck. She ends up dying. So when the case comes to the court, even though the guy's wife was getting fucked, and the dude that he went to address shot his accidentally because he was defending his land, they charged the husband with the murder because he went to that dude's house and initiated the first shot that was, because the dude didn't want a shot, he didn't shoot at him. The first aim shot was at the man that came to his property. So though he didn't shoot his own wife, he caused the incident that led to his woman's death. So they charged him with the murder of his own wife. All because he was defending adultery. So even though he was right in defending adultery,
Noah's eyes, but it goes like
it ain't expedient. It ain't expedient. And he ended up his whole life, all his whole life. Millionaire. And all because of emotion. But really, a man of wisdom, bitch, I'm not dealing with you. Because not only did you commit adultery on me once, you told me it was over. And that was still going. I'm not about to go. What am I going to deal with him for? Your covenant is with me, right? We ain't in the ancient time where I can just go kill that nigga. So I'm just cut you off. But the average people, they're not doing that shit. They want to fucking kill everything.
Some dudes really love their woman.
They love their woman.
No, for
They
real.
love it. I seen another one, 21-year-old Issachar. He found out, his woman put a restraining order on him. I guess she didn't want dealings with him. They had 2 kids together. This nigga lost it. Went to her crib, killed her father, killed her sister, killed her sister's boyfriend, killed another dude that was staying with them. And when you look at the police body cam, she's screaming. You could feel like a hurt. This nigga fleet, he was able to get away. They caught him later, but it just shows you that rage. The scriptures speak about that. The rage of a man when he loses his woman. But these things are not expedient. You have to have control over your emotions, or you will literally throw your whole life away. Because that's all the fruits of the flesh. It's easy to crash out. Every little thing can cause you to crash out.
Like you said, some people just black out. Like that one thing, man. He black out, and then next thing you know what happened.
Even he said it, he was telling us, I fucked up, man. Help me. You know what I'm saying? You mean fucked up? You murdered her fucking baby, nigga. He got like 5 counts of murder, 5 life sentences, 21. I mean, I fucked up.
Yeah, he's
But that shows you that what we have is a gift, because I can't even perceive myself lashing out like this. You know what I'm saying? But if I was in the world, I'd probably do it.
Yeah,
If I loved a woman and she did some shit, and all you got is this world and her, you have nothing else outside of that. We have the truth, we have the kingdom, we have the hope. We don't have that. We probably don't do that shit. Bitch, you fucking life. I'm fucking killing you, bitch.
yeah, for real, bro.
Where that nigga at? I'm killing you. I'm killing you.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, but it's true though.
That's
Because
how it
you
goes.
can see it though.
Yeah.
They say Issa, again, he killed his whole family.
Yeah, especially if you love her. You got that pussy you love. You go to sleep, you just had visions of her fucking chick. No, I got killed. Yeah, like that shit played the man. This nigga had dick. No!
Nah, for real.
You spraying the whole shit up.
What's that movie with movie with Rose? They had what's his name that played what's his name? You remember when just playing they were having the poker table, and you know I forgot his name to do. You know what I'm saying? He said you can't trust this woman. And then I forgot that movie Tyrese in it. No.
Is it Tyrese movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. So basically, the dude, whatever, basically, he thought that his woman was loyal. But then he said, how you sure your woman was loyal? You know what I'm saying? Because of, he kept cheating, so-called cheating with other women, but he thought his woman was loyal. But she already knew, you know what I'm saying?
So she was cheating on him.
Yeah. But this one, he thought that, she was loyal. And of course, then his friend said, how you know that for sure? I forgot that movie. I said, damn, man. What's the brother? He said, do you need some money?
Oh, I know what scene you're talking about, but I don't think I ever really watched that. I know what you're talking about. That brother, he needs some money.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, the scripture says no one can stop a man in the day of rage.
Yeah.
And that's happened to him. Nobody will be able to stop him. So, that, I mean, but when the brother goes, the fruits of the spirit, you gotta have the fruit. You come into this truth, you can't operate like that. You gotta deal with the hurt, the pain that may come your way. You know, I done have women do me dirty like
Terrence
that.
Howard. I forgot who you put one of the movies.
Yeah, I done have women do me dirty like that. You know, hey, you gotta get over it, man. You can't crash out over these hoes. You can't crash out over these fucking things. You gonna throw your life away over a hoe. Come on, man.
Good movie that
Oh, yeah, The Best Man.
Oh, the best one. Okay,
Yeah. You remember the poker table? Yeah. So basically, he gave him a little clue, whatever, to know that, you know what I'm saying, he went out there cheating, but of course, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, so we didn't believe that, so I was like, damn.
a good movie that brothers, I'm sure brothers probably seen is The Edge with Anthony Hopkins in the bed. You seen it already?
I think I seen a little bit of this. So I last week.
Yeah. He was I think he's an author or something like that. And he goes on a trip, but they end up crashing. And he end up being stranded with the guy that was dealing with his wife. So yeah, it's a good movie. But going back to the scriptures, this is Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. It says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law."
Meekness, self-control. See, the law is not for these men that are practicing these things, because they have necessary qualities and traits that the Lord deems for a man to sit on his throne. So you're not gonna have to deal with the judgment of even though you still go off, you don't have to deal with the judgment of immediate death for transgressing the law, because you repent through the blood from Mashiach Yahushua. And you rehearsing the righteous acts, and putting on these traits. The Lord loves to see a man that knows a lot, is meek, he's humble, he's patient, he has self-control, because that shows that not only is he able to gain a lot of wisdom, but he's able to live a life of righteousness with all that wisdom. All right? Just like you got Floyd Mayweather, here it is, you done gave it to this man and got all this money, but now he done put himself in more debt than money that he has. This nigga fighting 3 exhibition fights this year. God damn, that's old.
Yeah.
That's when you know a nigga broke. He ain't fight that much in 1 year when he was young.
Yeah. You supposed to retire. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to get a good
Nigga
life.
fighting Mike
You know what I'm
Tyson,
saying?
Manny Pacquiao, and some other nigga. How much debt do you have, nigga?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, you just a millionaire. You supposed to retire, live a good life.
3
I said,
fights.
goddamn, bro. What you doing?
Down bad, man.
Everyone got him, bro. Everyone got him.
That man got him, man.
Probably gonna schedule him to lose all 3 of them, to get his money from him.
I said, wow. The IRS, I'm telling you, the IRS, it's a fucking way.
But the lifestyle, you think you buy $1 million mansions, you courting all these women in your harem, you taking them on $1 million trips, you buying them $500,000 purses each, all these $1 million cars, and this is like,
You ain't got the woman no more, babe. Alright? They gone.
you gotta start trimming the fat.
Yeah.
Your team, you paying all these people to hang around you, the honey team.
Yeah.
They not just hanging around this nigga. Bro, whenever this dude will go out, they will be like, they not just hanging around him. They go to the best restaurants. He paying for all these niggas to eat. He buying these, hey, can I get these shoes for you? Man, these shoes.
Yeah! Hey, the scripture says what? Which women have women in help?
They wearing a t-shirt.
I had to wait till,
Cause this nigga
Yes,
paying
man,
their
yes,
this nigga
yeah.
paying their
Yes,
rent,
man, yes, man.
all type of shit. He got the biggest bodyguard.
Bro, that looks hot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You look cool, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro. That's funny. I can see it.
That shit go quickly. The millions of dollars go quick. Cause you think, how can a rich man go? You give a dummy millions, it'll go with the win.
Again, hey, scripture said what? A rich man money to go do what? To go hard.
That nigga gotta fight 3 fights. And that's it.
He said that money team with him. Yes, man. That's
The money, he got 50 dudes on him wherever he goes. You know?
Inside there with you.
Because a lot of these people, they'll give the people around them allowances, monthly allowances.
Yeah.
Maybe like 50,000 a month. Just because you're around, do whatever you around. You know, they give them literally allowances. You got a mansion in this state, mansion in that state, a vacation house across this country, a yacht, vacation yacht.
He looked to show
Private
off.
jet.
You know what I'm saying? Every time you see 40s, he'll show off his watch and his cars, bragging about it.
You got children that you give allowances
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
You know he giving his kids 100,000 a month.
His wife that you divorced and all that shit, you already know. Taking care of her problem.
Shit, that nigga check that account.
Yeah, not for real.
The money taker, hey, fuck. Nigga, like,
Hey.
with the money taker.
She's like, we the money taker.
If you looking for it now, when he show up to any, he either by himself or he with like his dog. He ain't with a whole bunch of dudes with the money. The money team came in.
Hey Floyd, what?
That merchandise goes.
Hey,
Yep.
hey,
Yep.
no, you buddy said, hey Floyd, where my allowance at, nigga? We got the power. Oh, cause I like that. We say that. Hey, look, no time it is.
Gotta trim that fat.
Yeah.
Should have to trim that. That nigga check that bank account. $1 million left.
They fighting too.
He was always fighting.
Hey, they gonna show you, man, the Lord, man. The females.
Yeah.
They look at stop fighting.
I see them shit every day in my room. They do y'all.
They love, I'm telling you, they love the populace.
They'll fuck you up.
Nah, they will.
I done had some try to.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy, right? When I actually look at that mouth, I actually got
They'll fuck you up. Some
Even
people
though
got hurt
they-
from things.
even though they herbivores. So
You can't kill me. Some all that.
yeah.
You know, they fucking got attitude. But yeah, going back to the point, yeah, man, that's that temperance, that self-control. Floyd didn't have no temperance, man. Floyd ain't got no temperance. Now he's trying to pay off all his debtors. You had, what's his name, Logan Paul come out and say he didn't get paid the actual money for the fight that he had with Floyd. That is so he got to sue Floyd. Because he didn't get
No
paid.
problem scammer anyways. You know, he's scamming a lot of people. So I guess he came back.
It's crazy, man. When Floyd saying he get paid for his Pacquiao fight.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, that's why dudes got to do like you said. Dudes got to find other ways to make income. You know, like shit, they got to do podcasts,
promoting clubs,
yeah,
venues.
clothes, just like Cosnet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a Scott Trade, now he's doing clothes. You know what I'm saying? You know, people, yeah, that's how it is. You know, you just can't stick to one thing for the rest of your life. You got to find other avenues.
And they said Castanet, like his homies, he was giving them monthly.
Oh yeah.
Like
you said,
wisdom, man.
dudes in your team, they're not.
You're not getting no
each other
monthly
no more,
allowance.
you
You
don't see
get.
high speed with them no more.
I'll
They
break
don't
you off one. I'll break you off. Break one time. I'm not giving no grown man a monthly allowance. You gotta get on your own, bro. I'll break you off break so you can build your own shit. Whatever you want to do, do it. Be a man. Do it for yourself. But I'm gonna make sure you got enough to do. But every month, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? We grown men. I mean, but they'll do it. All you doing when you do that is making men weak, and you're their crutch. So whenever something happens, and they don't do it, they couldn't do it.
Like I said, not surprised that you become a millionaire NFL, you know, so like you said, your whole family, whatever, they look at you as a dollar sign, as a crush pretty much. You know, so that's why a lot of these celebrities.
Giving them like $100,000, bro. Like them young niggas a month. Just because he got it. You know, but that ain't wise. That's not wise.
Yeah.
You know, economy fluctuates, things changes, war changes a lot of things. You never know what can happen. And all that shit can be going just like that. You know?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4 says, for to a malicious soul.
And even him, he can keep his woman.
Yeah.
You got all the fame, you got all the money, and you got problems with this little chicken head bottom.
Yeah,
She ain't even all that.
Yeah.
And you gotta deal with, you know what I'm saying? You gotta cut her off.
yeah.
So that's curses, man. And you got millions of dollars fame, you still got trouble with your woman.
Yeah.
Just one
That's it.
chicken head.
Yeah.
Heartbroken online and shit.
Like you said, again, no matter how much you try to, like, you can control your woman.
You done bought this bitch multiple cars, took on multiple trips.
House.
They went on vacation, came back from vacation and broke up.
Wow.
It's all vanity,
That's
man.
wild.
It's a dirty situation. It's a dirty situation.
Yeah.
But business, you know.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't have invested into a woman, bro. That shit. Especially if she wasn't there with you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. That's
You
why.
give him fame because he brought that bitch on stream.
Uh-huh.
The moment he took that bitch on stream and announced this is girl, her fame grew through the roof.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, this guy's nice.
Yeah, facts. Not facts.
You an idiot, nigga.
Yeah.
Look, this is my girlfriend. Nigga, do you know what you doing? You
Yeah.
gave her a fucking lifetime of fame. Now she can build her own platform off her name, and now she got a YouTube channel. Millions of views talking about your relationship. Yeah, this is my dick go right. She on vacation now, paying for it. How she able to do that? Because you gave it to her, nigga. But when you don't have a father figure or an older brother figure there with wisdom and stuff, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But even with that, though, you know what I'm saying? Even with that, though, I forgot how she was saying. Even with that, though, it's like they don't listen. Just like Travis. You know what I'm saying? Him. You know what I'm saying? Married a buck. You know, like some people try to tell him.
Who's trying?
You know, the football player that married that Latina bop, whatever. You know, and people trying to tell him. Yeah.
Oh, Travis Hogan?
Yeah. Everybody tried to.
No, but you see, he got weak people around him. Cause his parents, they let him do whatever the fuck. Cause he's like the golden goose for the family.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
But
having.
Coach Sanders, you know what I'm saying, was there for him, but he really used.
That nigga ain't no fucking, cause he dating young bitches. And
Yeah.
his house broken up.
He all over the
He
place.
not even, his family broken up. Cause he would. I'm talking about having a father that got shit in order,
Yeah,
family order, and get low to later. Boy, Travis, sit your ass.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how fast you can run. I don't give a fuck how much money you bring in this home. Not wife this home.
Yeah.
The way you carry yourself.
If you don't have that, you got money. So
Nah,
like,
bro, nah.
even if she break my heart, I got the money. I
I
get
got the money, yeah.
like Anthony, like Zion Williamson. He has a BBL addiction.
Yeah.
Like he's now he's on like he's on OnlyFans. He these OnlyFans chicks with BBL and he's fucking them all.
Yeah.
He's paying whatever. I don't know if I'm a bitch called. And they like, but that shit gonna catch up to him. Then you know, they I got it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna destroy you, man. That shit gonna destroy you, man.
That's crazy, man, yo. But some people got the wildest addictions, bro, when they get that money.
Yeah, it's fucking the wide receiver for the Eagles, Antonio Brown.
Oh, him.
He went in the team meeting. He addressed the players. He said, "Y'all have addictions that y'all need to get over. These women addictions y'all got, which letting us know that they freaking. They out here doing freaking shit. They gonna that money they get, because for your teammate to sit there and be like, bro, y'all got a problem. These women, y'all got addictions. So these niggas do orgies. They living like fucking. I mean, Dubai, take this bitch, buy this bitch, you know what I'm saying? They get bitches on Instagram, hit them in the DMs. Hey, look, $1 million. What bitch gonna deny $1 million? For who she is, what she look? I got $1 million. Matter of fact, I'll wire 500,000 right now. She ain't right. She right. Wow, this nigga. That's what they do. They don't even talk game. $1 million, bitch. Decide. If I go to the next hope, you know.
Like you said, so you get another. Like you said, you stop women that you never seen your whole life come out the woodwork.
Come out the woodwork.
They know that shit. They know. Like you said,
doing everything you want. Licking your feet.
Yeah, like I said, these women ain't. Like you said, women know. Like women do their research.
Yeah.
It's all the money. That's what women do. They follow the money.
Matter of fact, Reggie Miller came out and said, whenever Michael Jordan, he said the women that they would see when they would go to their games in Indiana, they would be regular. Whenever Michael Jordan would come to town, the same bitches would be gone. Because they knew Michael Jordan was coming. So they would pulling their best outfit, best
front seats too. Front seat. Yep, front seat.
That their eyes at Mike.
Mike
take the load. So they know. Bitches showing up to the football game, got jersey on.
Facts.
Hey, I'm your favorite fan. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
The scriptures tell you a woman's mind is snares and they Googling the top net worth of certain players. They don't even like sports. Look at this team. And then she live in this state.
How old is he too? Is he young?
Hockey players.
Yep. Is he young?
Who's this nigga? Okay. Go to the game.
All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, All-Star Weekend.
We go to the game. You don't even like hockey. Fuck. You see this nigga?
Hey. Women are funny, yo. Women are funny, bro. Women are
This
funny.
nigga went 20 minutes. And this fucking idiot. Oh, she like you, bro. Don't even know he just called the trap.
Especially when they're young, too. They always get them when they're young. Like I said, Brady Grandma, like I said, was a prime example, bro. Like I said, they dumb, you know. Like I said, athletes are players are stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big, tall, monkey, but brain is a peanut, bro. That's why they keep getting scammed all over again. Yeah, actually, something I need to do is keep getting scammed. Like, bro, we I seen other, you know what I'm saying, be past. Like, it's like, bro, it's like, damn.
And next thing you know, they posting referral links and fucking gambling stuff. They post my link, you get free that. You get posting fucking referrals. You get $5 deposit. You hit my link. You know what I seen doing that shit? The rap of the game. This nigga posted fucking, like, them app sites that you sign up for. He posted them shit. Niggas in the comments like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Bad off.
Nigga bad off, man. He know he got thousands of followers. These niggas hitting my life. Nigga broke, man. all them baby mamas and parties.
Yeah.
That's why one of the traits the brother read was revelings, which goes into partying. All that partying.
Oh, yeah, Jake love the party,
Yeah.
like you said, man. We're a lot of people.
Strip club.
So every party that's available, like shit, Jake won't be there.
They interviewed Jermaine Dupri. They said, Magic City, Magic City, that's the spot. How much you be spending in a day? You think it's about $100,000 every night
Wow.
in the strip club.
Yeah, tell you, man.
Just jewelry. Like, these things is
That's Jake, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's just Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's sponsored to die, man.
you can't give. That's why you pray for Lord. Don't even give me that much money. Just give me, you know what I'm saying, enough to cover my bills and a little extra food, and you know if I want to. But like
But
excess,
for yourself, that's it.
yeah, I don't need $1 million. I don't need all that shit. Like bro said, what you got, 50 grand?
Yeah.
50 grand, I'm good, man. I continue working my job and put the rest of the savings, man. Because I'm going to destroy myself, man.
You will, yeah.
Give me $1 million, I'm going to destroy myself, bro.
Yeah, because like I said, once you get selling a lot, you're gonna keep getting you like one more.
Let's go to the casino, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You drive your new car to the casino.
Nah, bro,
You
that
just
is-
went shopping, you got bags in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, facts.
You living it up.
Yeah.
Then we flying to Miami tonight, bro.
Nah,
We go to casino tonight. You having the time of your life. You at a casino, give me 5 more. You loud as shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's Jake, that's I don't know, right?
Like, who this nigga?
Jake is so funny. Yo, Jake,
Let me give him another drink. He having the time of his fucking life.
Man, Jake funny. You know, remember me? I rush hour too with Chris Tucker. You know what I'm saying? When we went to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Niggas are like that, though.
Yeah.
Having the time of their life, bro. Splurge. Don't give me that, man. Let's keep it true. Pray for your daily bread. The Lord will give you treats here and there. He ain't gonna completely leave you down and out. He'll give you times where you got a little more than this. Let's be cool with that. Lord, you give me $1 million. I promise. I ain't gonna say, I promise you.
Glory
Damn
God.
where you lying.
Hey.
Give me $2 million. I'm gonna give half to the bros. Stop lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stop fucking lying. Your ass is out of here. You get $2 million, man.
Yeah.
You can start your own.
men.
You can start your own camp.
You know what I mean, bro?
That's like, yeah.
Oh my God, you in the Philippines?
At first, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's say, for example, right? You do one full camp video, right? One week, then after that, you do an hour and a half, then an hour.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes. So, no, you don't get to embrace that way. Alright, so, and then you're quiet.
Fire shot. Well, like, no, man, that shit will destroy you.
Facts.
Be content. You got it, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, first chapter, verse 4 says, "For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee."
You can look to and you don't know, the Lord didn't even allow the wisdom of the world too. So that's why, you know, sometimes you may have to fast, or you may just have to abstain. I think you went into this one thing about abstinence, and just from food, from a lot of different things. You know, sometimes you may just have to abstain from women, some pleasures, desires you have. Just abstain.
They say the best way to do it, what I learned is dry fast, man. 'Cause, you know, like I said, once you fast, you want to, you know, like you say, say disrespectful, sad, humble state of mind, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or like you said, when you're fasting and shit, you're not thinking about worry, you're not worried about pain.
I'm thinking about enduring.
Yeah, enduring. You know what I'm saying? That's why, that's why it's beautiful. About fasting. Like I said, clean your body and all that stuff. But like you said, it abstains from the world. It does. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's the best thing to do. Is like you said, it's always a dry fast.
And even with like porn, I was looking at something last night, and they were saying how porn destroys men's minds.
It does. Yeah, I seen that.
So like a lot of men, they don't get arousal through
the white boy.
actual physical sex. It's often get arousal because they train their brain through the dopamine of looking at some videos. And
It's more dangerous than that. Drugs.
they interviewed the singer Billie Eilish, young Edomite kid. She could be a Drake, but she was saying how she started watching porn when she was a teenager. She said that she was a virgin, but she got off at looking at BDSM. It's like, just somebody made it turn her on. And she like fucked behind her to the point where she actually did have sex. The dude that she was with was doing all that shit to her. She was right. You know what I'm saying? But she was a virgin watching all this shit. So you imagine the kids are exposed to now with these smartphones. It trains your brain to just get excited off this shit that ain't beneficial to you in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? How it causes men to have low testosterone, low libidos, low energy levels, and it makes you dumber.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even, abstaining from that ain't just about spiritual things, it's about the negative effects that you're putting on yourself. So abstinence from a lot of these worldly things is just beneficial to you in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing worse than you not having a woman and you not being able to have your full potential because you've been getting off of that's weak. That's weak. Because you haven't even seen your full rod potential. Because, you know, when your rod gets hard, it's taking out, you know, some of it's hid.
Yeah.
Some of your length is hid. So you may, a lot of dudes have sex not even fully erect. It could be similar. You know, or they have to kind of stroke themselves back to hold. You ain't even at your full potential because your shit is low. You know what testosterone is low.
Yeah, and on top of that, you done worked out, you eating all these bullshit foods. So that's why a lot of these, you gotta take supplements.
A lot of niggas that think they got small pieces don't even got small pieces. You just ain't doing manly shit.
And like you said, again, some people get, as I would say, erectile dysfunction.
I got small penis, no nigga. You just got a little libido. Watch too much porn. You need to be a man. Abstain from certain shit. You control yourself, and you'll find you get that vigor back.
And also it'll numb your shit. You'll kill all your nerve endings. So you can't even if you is lasting, you can't feel it.
You're feeling that and it's like chasing that high. That's another thing you said too when I was reading that little article. They said
oxytocin.
They said now you have to you might start it watching a regular sex. Now you're watching gangbangs or because you need higher to try to get that same urge you felt before. Now you're watching all types of anal just to try to. It's spirits tied to this shit.
And like you said, man, dudes, you be saying, man, they be doing like 7 times, 4 times a day.
You got niggas that
I said, whoa!
They just
I said,
beat
wow.
off all day.
I know. That's
if you
wild.
take one of them lights, turn all these lights off in this bitch, nigga. God damn!
Oh yeah.
Floor
Yeah, I seen that with Jake one time. He hit the little
laptop screen. What the fuck? The nigga just up in the room, legs up.
I seen that video one time with Jake. Yeah, when he actually did that, Jake, you know what I'm saying? His wrong move was that. I said, yo.
The nigga just all day in that bitch.
I said,
like,
wow.
That's a depressive
like you said,
state. Like, you have to break out of that shit. You gotta break out of that shit, bro. Yeah, and we make it. You know, it's funny, but you'll be surprised how much of the population, specifically in America, from young men to older men, that deal with this shit.
It's $1 billion corporation, like supporting.
It's a reason why it's that lucrative.
Like to the point that they even got exhibits.
Young women too. Young women addicted to it too.
Like you said, young women get trapped in that drink too. Like, hey, you know, let's you work a real time job. Say, hey, listen, I can, instead of doing this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how about, of course, good job. You say, hey, we do modeling, photo shoots, whatever, it's such and such. But then, once they, they're too far in it. But yeah, such and such. You know what I'm saying? You can do a little extra, maybe like $3,000. You know what I'm saying? And then get them in there.
You got women having sex. He a man with a rod, but he got breasts and he's a woman.
That's wild.
And that's a spirit too. It's one of them. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, he's woman up top. And he's got body.
That's the Bahamut.
Yeah, both of them.
The Bahamut with the breasts, and then you got like you said, the serpent at in the hospital.
Yeah, but she started off regular sex. It might have went to 2 guys. It might have went to a gangbang. It might have went to an orgy, lesbian shit. And now she just anything. There's no limits. 7 times 7 demons went into that vessel.
Her mind gone.
You can't do shit.
Soul ties destroyed.
That's an empty vessel.
Yeah.
You can't do shit with that.
And like you said, you can't go back into the world, especially
she in a grocery store.
He said, hey, ain't you such and such?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, for real, that's what happened to her.
Like Mia Khalifa. She retired. But you could see that she ain't right. You can see she ain't right. Oh, the fucking this famous soccer player. He dating that bitch
Tamina Trump.
Tiana Trump.
Yeah.
And niggas are like, nigga, you know what she did? She was out here licking niggas' asses,
everything,
anal, all type of shit. But but he shows you how freaky he is.
Yeah, exactly.
He want a bitch
Yeah.
that's gonna do all
Exactly.
that. Fuck that. She gonna do everything.
Exactly.
That's what I want. He got things on him. A wicked woman's a wicked man. Why else would you take that into your household? You want her licking your butt. You want her doing all the weird shit she doing in the fucking video. So it's just a perverse.
It's a fantasy.
It's a perverse spirit.
Like you said, it's perfect.
Because I'll tell you, if you get a chick that put it on you, you ain't gonna want to go down from that. And I ain't talking about no vile shit. I'm talking about maybe she do some sloppy talking. Maybe you know she just know how to throw it on you. Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I got hair like this.
Yeah.
I don't want no version. I want a bitch that know what she doing.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes would want that. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, they want no, like you said, version. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna.
Or she's gonna sit on her back.
Yeah.
She shower. Oh, no. Man, I ain't talking about all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
No,
that's why you got dudes that are preferred the more experienced women.
Yeah.
But sometimes they got perverse spirits in them where they want the woman that's gonna have anal and chef shit, butt plugs, all this weird shit.
they was saying-
Like Ella's on.
Yeah.
That nigga had a perverse spirit, but how do you think that perverse spirit got him? It started off. I think he admitted to that too. How it started off. Certain things that you was indulging into and it increased. That's why it's better to just abstain, bro. Just abstain.
Like you said, man, you know, this listen, when you doing some crazy stuff, man, just like, wasn't it Brian Pump or whatever, him? Man, like I said, man, he was except for doing panties and all that stuff, like, damn, bro. But like you said, we just get on, like you said, at least as a child, like you said, you know what I'm saying, he has first experience, whatever. I said, woman, you know what I'm saying?
The Lord ain't against wild sex. He even tells you rough. Like he used the analogy with the wisdom. He rough, he ravish. Like you want to put the little chick panty on top of your head and you swing from the. That's do you? That's the privacy in your bedroom. But there's boundaries, the Lord said. No sodomy. You know what I'm saying? No defecating. None of this weird shit that people be doing. There's boundaries set, but you can just ride what you want within the confines of the boundaries. You want her kissing on your crop? You do that. You want kissing on your look, that's your shit. I ain't in your bedroom. But just make sure you in the confines and the boundaries of the law. Because if you go out of those confines, now perverse spirits are able to attach themselves. You'll like, find yourself doing more than what you thought you would ever do.
Just like polygamy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like you see one, like you want to a woman, but like you said, but like you said, you're not in the right state of mind. Especially you got a lot of money, like you said, you're gonna start together. You put it all together. Like now you got two women kissing.
Yeah, they doing it the perverse way.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
Polygamy don't mean turning a woman to a lesbian. You're making her transgress, man. You got all these women kissing each other, licking on each other. That's not what polygamy is for. It's about building a family, business, order, legacy. That's really why it's there. It's really not even there for pleasure. Sex is for pleasure. Polygamy is not just for pleasure, it's for nation building. The pleasure is just an extra. Sex is pleasurable, but it's only pleasurable so you can multiply. If it wasn't pleasurable, people wouldn't do it. And then earth wouldn't multiply. Polygamy is not just for your pleasure, it's for nation building. Nigga just taking women for his pleasure. And that's why some of these women, they be right. Like, I just want to get kicked, which they're right, because these niggas are doing it the wrong way. You know? You don't know bitch want to be kissing on another bitch if she don't like women. The other chick, she naked around the crib, and she got to look at that. She don't want to see that shit. In a righteous society, both of them going to be covered up when they're amongst each other. They have their own chambers. They don't know the difference between what you're doing with this chick. That's private. What I do with this woman here is between me and her. What I do with you, she has no business knowing all that. But you combining all of it because you're in a small goddamn house trying to live like a king. You know? Sharing bathrooms and all this stuff. No, man, we ain't in time for that shit.
Speaking of brothers that brought out lawful bet, that I was looking for the word when we don't want that shit, but people in the world when they deal with a what they call it? The man, it's a man, but he have breasts and
that's the word I was thinking for too.
It's androgynous.
Androgynous. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Androgynous.
It says
androgynous spirit.
Yeah.
Those are deep demonic spirits, man. You know, and they have porn categories like that.
Oh, yeah.
With
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
he's a closet,
Yeah.
and he's fucking a chick.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gross. It's completely backwards, man. Beach is beast. It's rolling. Driving cars, shopping books. Reverse though, they reverse.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy, man. This place gotta burn, bro.
Yeah.
You
Like
see
you said,
what
who
you
knows
start
what the Lord and
I know,
because
because we don't even see this shit. We
They
just
see
know
it.
of it.
They
We
know
just know it
everything.
exists.
Yeah.
And sometimes we may, scroll and see something like,
It's crazy. So yeah, this happens
so
daily.
my goddamn shit.
Yeah, that's what the Lord scripture says. What was angry with the wicked every day.
But the angels have to live and see it, and that's why they don't be smiling.
Yeah.
You know, lots that we giggle
Yeah.
at don't be
Yeah.
funny to them
Funny.
because they see what the fuck's
Of
going
course
on.
it is. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause again, they're in the holy state of mind. It's still the flesh.
Yeah, we give us that shit.
Yeah.
This shit they'll put death.
Yeah. They is holy like you said before. That's why we can't see the Lord because they so holy.
They ready to
They
burn
so
this
perfect,
bitch.
bro.
They ready to burn this bitch. bro.
Yeah, for real. Like you said, one angel could destroy the earth.
Had to be held. One angel had to be held back.
Yeah.
When the Lord told me
Yeah.
to cut off some of the wicked Israelites, man.
Think about it, you know what I'm saying? You've been clean your whole entire life. And,
So, yo,
you know
it's
what I'm
enough.
saying?
That's enough.
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Yeah.
But this place got to burn. You see all this, and we not even scratching the surface. You got people eating kids,
Yeah.
fucking babies. We're not even scratching the surface of the wickedness of this world.
That's even going on currently right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Like I said, traffic and all that shit, that don't stop. It don't stop. It's business. It's business.
Constantly. One of the most profitable. Actually, trafficking is the most profitable business on the earth.
Yeah, that's been going on for centuries.
There's not a more precious commodity than humans, than labor. So trafficking has always been the number one, form of commerce for water. You know, going back to the ancient days, trafficking. Selling people. And they like them young because when you're young, you're more impressionable. And you can be brought up literally as slaves. All you know is, I'm sure the Rothschilds got people that was raised and killed and all. Yes, sir. Massive. And that's really how, they don't even know anything. They don't even know what the world is like. They just know they in the dungeons and all this, Traffic. See, we're not gonna have the traffic, y'all. We're gonna give y'all lands, we're gonna give y'all jobs, y'all will build up certain areas we want y'all building up, and we're gonna send y'all back to y'all ways. You know? We ain't got to say this people over here, say this people over here, raise you up over here. Nah. You're gonna be brought up in the righteous path. Even our concubines that we take in, they nothing but lesser wives. So they gonna be taught the righteous ways. And they're gonna literally be living a righteous, they're gonna have to be righteous living up under your household. You know? So they literally gonna be not an Israelite, but living as an Israelite. You know, because they're lesser wives. You know? And your wives, your Israelite wives gonna have full control over you. You know? Everything gonna be done in decency and order. And really, when we are on that level, our wives are gonna be, all right, Israelite women are gonna be so beautiful. We're not taking other nations' wives just because they're pretty women. Because when the Lord glorifies our women,
it's over. They do it right now.
It's over.
Somewhere, I'm not glorifying, but they admire them. You know what I'm saying? Because of the style,
Well,
like the music and all that.
those certain carnivals in South America.
Yeah.
Bro, you women,
Beautiful.
man, I'm talking about flat chicks, hair long and shit, pretty tall, and that's in their lower state. So we're not going to take you other nations women because you're pretty than them. We take you because it's a dominant state. All right? It's to show you who's in control, who are the kings, you know, and it's for our pleasure, you know, because we like variety, you know. But you ain't gonna be no nation's woman is gonna look better than our women in the kingdom. It's gonna be impossible because the Lord said He's gonna beautify His nation above anything that's been seen before. Even the men, ain't no men gonna be looking better than us. They're gonna be the prettiest men ever graced the planet. You know how they say, what's his name was beautiful?
Absalom.
Absalom, but not just Absalom. There was another one too. I think they said Solomon was.
Solomon was one. Yeah. Solomon.
Was it Saul as well?
Which Absalom was Solomon's son. But
Yeah, it's beauty. You know what I'm
Beauty,
saying?
beauty.
Yeah, it's in the scriptures.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it's growing
we're
all
gonna
that.
be like they think they see beauty now.
People admire it, like you said, Absalom. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, just call all this beautiful alone.
They had long hair,
Yeah.
you know. She got caught in the fucking
Yeah.
which a man, the scripture said, man ain't supposed to have long hair, though. You know, but that goes into the vanity that he probably wear. You know, and he probably was in the mirror
Yeah.
on the prints. You know, she got in his head. You knew he got to his head 'cause he started fucking his father's concubine.
Yeah.
You know? Nigga, you can have any woman in the kingdom. You're a prince. You don't fuck your father.
That's just pride. That's pride and ego.
That's what it was. Yeah. So,
That's why he wanted the throne seat. That's why his ass had to escape. And his hair got caught in that fucking tree. It shows you, that's why Solomon said, oh, it's vanity.
yeah.
Because when the kingdom, who's the kingdom?
And I think that, yeah. Now I'm saying something else. I think it was, that was his favorite, right? I think, son. I think Absalom was his favorite. Yeah, that was his favorite son. Remember, because he got to die. So that was his favorite son. Oh, King David's,
David.
yeah, favorite son. So like you said, because what? Like, he was beautiful, whatever, and all this stuff. People liked him. But of course, but at the end of the day, he was wicked.
Yeah, just like with Solomon said, Jeroboam and Rehoboam. And but Jeroboam, you know, was rebelling against, you know, his father's word. You know, which caused the kingdom to split.
King's 11.
Yeah. So all is vanity. If we don't have the kingdom, all is vanity. You know, because you can raise your sons up in the truth, and then they may have quarrels amongst how, you know, because they still men in the flesh.
Yeah, and when they get older, because think about it, unless you don't homeschool them, like you said, they still gotta, like you said, they want to make friends. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they get older, you know what I'm saying? They may see a girl, whatever, but then you know
they
that
run
she's
into
not
a
even
woman,
true.
that'll corrupt them, change their whole viewpoint on everything.
Yeah. So I say, yeah, I understand, you know, she does it, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, she woman, da. Be like that, man. Like I said, I mean, I don't know personally, but I'm just, you know, like I said, just going off, you know, as a game man. Like I said, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, like you said, you know what I'm saying? Especially after signing the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep them grounded as much as possible.
The women, man. Because even when you look at David,
Especially not
Saul had promised his elder daughter to David, and David like the younger. So that just shows you that, you know, man wasn't alone. And even when David got older, what did he do? He initiated a murder plot to take one of the general's women. So he just, even though he was a man after the Lord's heart, women, bro, when women turned David.
Especially that particular one that he likes. Like you said, every man got that one particular perfect one.
When David saw a woman he wanted, he took her.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Though.
But he was a man after the Lord's heart. But if he seen a woman he wanted, he took her, man. Even if it's little brother, I'm killing you.
Yeah,
And this David, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what
So
I'm
it's
saying.
like, us as men, we need the kingdom.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We need the kingdom, bro. So you see, that's why you don't want the Lord to give you what you desire now. Because if he gets show you the woman that you really desire, if he take your inner thoughts that you don't even know exist and show bring you the woman that you
open up your mind a little
make
further.
you run into her, you might have knew in your past life everything. You don't know who you will become. Fuck up your butt. You just fall and you chasing after her. Like,
You know?
yeah, man, like we need the kingdom, man. Don't show me the woman that of my dreams into the kingdom. You know, the woman you probably had dealings with in your past life, y'all connected. She like shit you like, the food you like, the music you like. She like, that's how you drink. Like, everything is just on point. You know what I'm saying? She bad. Bro, you gone, bro. You gone. You out of here. You floating, bro. You float. That's your best friend, bro. You floating. You fucking floating, man. She agreed with her. Yeah, that's right. Bro, you floating. That's why we gotta be very careful with this thing. Be careful what you ask for. You know?
There was a scene in Walking Dead. I forgot the kid's name, but he got so he fell in love with Henry. Yeah, his name is Henry. He fell in love with with the whisperer's daughter, and the mother paid attention to that. You know what I mean? And through his lust of that girl, he ended up losing his head. And, killed him, put his head on the stake. You know what I mean? Because the mother knew that he couldn't guard his lust for her daughter. And that's how he eventually took out.
That's how we design, man. We're designed to men give us the liquor we want, the alcohol we want, what we like to drink, the food we like to eat, the woman we like. Just gonna fly the land. We're gonna do shit. We're a plane man, brother, too.
Hey.
Woman out there.
That's what the Lord designed us to be, you know what I'm saying? It says what? To enjoy life, the pleasure the Lord has in store for us. Like we said, we're not supposed to work a 9 to 5, pay all these bills. That's not life. The Lord knows that make no sense.
Falling out here in the law.
Without sleep more 5 minutes. That's how you know that again, that's not normal.
And that's just the basic that the Lord took away from. I'm just talking about you a little plot of land, one woman you like, the food you like to drink, you chill. You good. Got no work. Now imagine the Lord give you the kingdom. Palaces all over the place. You journeying the whole earth, galaxy. You just exploring it.
As soon as you wake up, serpent's already singing to you and all that stuff. Like, wow. As soon as you get up, right on time. As soon as you get up.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? You know what time you get up. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Just imagine, right? You like, what the fuck? You can refuse if you just woke up, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine this shit just happened to you just now.
Crazy.
You be like, bro, what is going on, bro?
That shit gonna be
I'm saying, I was in the truth, I was in the word, and I woke up, I said nothing, bro, you know it. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no, this ain't real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just bug
Bro,
out.
I'm gonna be stuck in one spot for a minute. Just to take it. If I make it, Lord, I'm gonna be like just taking it in, man. I might be one of the last bros out the father shit, man. Just sitting there,
Just bug out.
this
Like,
ain't real,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? You ain't like, factory reset. You know what I'm saying? Factory reset. You
We in eternity.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine you hold shit crowd you go, and you know that everybody's like, bro, I'm just good for eternity. I'm just
like, I don't deserve it, you know what I'm saying?
I'll get the slayers later. I'm just sitting there. We might be more of what's in the fathership, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, bro.
like,
Yeah, no,
because
not
you think
bro.
the fathership
Yeah.
bigger than the earth.
Yeah.
What's that?
Facts.
It gotta be a planet.
Like you said, you can live in a
If it's
partnership for
bigger
the rest
than
of
a
your life,
planet,
you know what I'm
then
saying?
it's a planet. Like, what the fuck, man?
Like you said, you can actually live in a partnership for the rest
That's
of your
what I'm
life.
saying.
It's bigger than That's what I say, God damn.
You can
You know the fact that you live in
live in the
partnership.
partnership, bro.
That one,
You just out there just chilling. Like, bro, like that's you can't put words, you can't describe that type of feeling.
That's what the Lord said, what flesh and blood is not here in the kingdom.
It's not here to bring it.
Like you say, it gotta be too much. Like you
It's
said,
too much.
It's too much.
Too much, man. We can't like even talking about it now, like I can't even
Like you said, whatever we think, like so whatever we come on into our minds, it's not gonna be there. That's why I say it's useless.
We just gotta fight to get it, man.
That's all this is. Yeah.
Just know the sufferings of this present time is not worthy to be compared. Go through whatever we gotta go through. We know we're close. We see the prophecies, it's Iran, Israel thing, it seems like it's gonna continue. However that.
Like I said, that's the last stronghold, bro.
Yeah. So that's all.
Yeah, it is. Iran's last stronghold.
That's all we need.
That's all you need. That's
The
all you
Quran,
need.
of course.
Yeah,
Of course, but dealing with war.
But I'm glad, like you said, it's not dealing with nobody else. It ain't dealing with Syria, Palestine, whatever. It's dealing with.
Because
the
one war
scriptures.
move,
Yeah.
and then the power plays
That's
in
all
Russia, everybody comes in.
Yeah.
Really,
That's all we need.
Really, the Quran
The Quran.
was like that shit that just keep peeking out.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
It'll have its
Come on.
I'm so curious to see how this shit gonna be implemented,
Me too,
bro.
bro. Bro, I'm getting drunk.
Because in my opinion,
When
we
they
gotta be gotta
when the
care.
Quran went down, I'm getting drunk. I'm talking about Noah drunk.
Yeah.
Out.
Like that. Keep calling bros, for real. Keep calling bros, bro.
For real, we here.
This how you know we crazy.
Yeah.
Because we gonna be
facts.
cheering for this shit.
Uh-huh.
You guys get chopped.
Uh-huh.
These guys gotta get chopped.
Uh-huh.
You
No,
know?
then the bros that fell out.
It was real.
Go buy your own oil.
Random phone number that you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, niggas still got your phone number.
Hey,
Yeah.
Who that?
You gotta go get your own oil.
I might would have been like this.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, don't even. It ain't no point. But you know that's gonna happen. The parable says it. But the foolish virgins.
Yeah.
Give us some of your oil. Go to them that sin. You know.
That's
And
what
the
I said
scripture
scripture
say-
too. Yeah, scripture say, hey, go to them and say it.
The scripture said their mourning should be our our moment of joy. So that's how you know we're gonna be happy as hell when they come up because
Like you said, you're gonna see some bros come out the woodwork probably.
of course, of course.
Like you said, you seen it, you know what I'm saying? The latest ones, and all that fell out. So.
Yep.
All the kills too.
Yeah, like you said,
Changing
yeah.
the doctrine.
Yeah, not facts. Yeah. Like you said, you're gonna see. We gonna be out here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you gonna come back out of nowhere?
Soon we ain't gonna be out here folks.
Obama, that's right.
That nigga broke the sand. That's when you know a nigga just tired of coming out.
Yeah.
He using his stress, his tiredness to take it out on our own. We ain't gonna keep coming out here talking to you niggas.
Like I said, man, the latest thing I seen for them is just, like I said, it's causing drama at their own house, saying, oh, you committed adultery, you messing with such and such, drama, and yo, you such an issue, a lie. That's what
Reality
I'm
TV shit.
saying. On a Google live stream, you know what I'm saying, from Google's live stream.
Fuck my
And
wife.
then-
You fuck his wife.
And then, and then after that, uploaded on YouTube for the whole congregation to see. You know, they could have did that behind closed doors, out of pocket.
That's that community bullshit. We ain't had time for that. The Lord said be as pilgrims. You gotta have to separate. Even amongst our body, you gotta have to separate.
Yeah. It's crazy to say, like I said, my parents, I can already see.
Even if she goes drugs, like even if she was to have a right now and be together, we may be together for a period, but something may happen where we might get separated. It's a long story, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, you really gotta be persuaded in your own mind in this thing.
Because Scripture says, well, work for your own salvation.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't help
You
it,
can't
bro.
be like, yeah, I'm with a bro, I'm safe.
Nah.
Yes, we gonna get to this together. Nah, man, you gotta be able to stand on your own.
That brother might get weak in that time. And now you're on your own.
Yeah. No, for real. Like you said, now my brother that's weak in the faith might quote unquote drag you down. So, you know what I'm saying? For him to build up, sometimes you gotta separate, you know, for him to quote unquote become a man.
Yep.
Again, some brothers, the faiths are different than other brothers. You know, so like you say, I mean, I can only help and drag you so long, but I gotta worry about myself. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that's the
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? Like you said, that's what shit talk about one race, you know, like one tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Only one can go through at a
Yeah,
time.
one tunnel, yeah.
You can't both. The scripture say that the entrance is so narrow, two bros can't go. So you can't go in and try to,
Yeah.
come on, bro, we're gonna go through together.
Yeah.
No, the entrance is too narrow.
That,
You trying to tie each other together.
yeah.
Man, we can go. Nah.
So,
One of y'all going to hit the wall.
yeah.
You got one at a time. It's like you got a picture, you just see a dark.
You don't see what's in the head
First,
of the tunnel?
you go
Nothing like that?
ahead, bro. You know, you see the bro start to disappear.
Yeah, right.
And we just go.
Yeah, you don't know where he at, you don't hear him or nothing.
You next, oh.
Yeah.
No, you going for me, bro. Yeah, that's how it is.
You're not Jake, like, no, you go first.
You don't want to be that last, bro.
Yeah, you definitely was the last one. Yeah, fact. You don't know the last one. Like you said, the first brother there already made it over here.
Yeah, because he went out on faith.
Yeah.
He went out on faith. That's how you gotta go. That's how you gotta go.
Quick precept. It says, Philippians chapter 2, verse 12, it says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
That's
Yeah.
And that's what Yahweh Shah was telling the disciples who turned into apostles, like, I'm not going to be here no more. You're going to have to do what you got to do. But now, being that we able to see Yahweh Shah, and we walking on pure faith, you know what I mean? So now we understand that,
Scripture says how much. It says how much more of my absence. I'm not there.
So, being that we operated on pure faith, and I say that to say, they seen Yahweh Shah, so they understood, they seen his miracles. We ain't seen none of that, so we don't know if brothers really believe fully that they wholeheartedly.
That's why we actually on a higher level than them. Because
Yeah, we are though.
the Lord said, blessed are you that believe and have not seen. And a lot of the parables that we understand, they didn't understand. So we are on a higher level than they were.
Yeah.
Now it's to be seen where your faith lies compared to their faith. Because all the apostles were put to death, except for John the Revelator, because he was in the island of Patmos to prescribe the book. All the rest of them. So we'll see if we have the faith there, but as far as like the understanding and knowledge, you know more. Your faith is going to be tested. Even though you believe when you're outside and you have not seen, you haven't seen miracles, it still has to be tried until your moment of strength of how far you can go.
Yeah. The Lord will try you, like I said, but the Lord's not gonna put something that you can't bear. The Lord's not gonna put like $28 fucking billion, you know, on a bill. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't get it by tonight or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
And when I say we're on a higher level than them, not meaning we greater men than them, because they're back, some of them men are back in the new incarnation now, and they're greater men now than they were back then because they understand more than, that's what I mean, because we understand more. Doesn't mean we have a greater lot.
No, not at all. That's scriptures we went into a couple weeks back. Many mighty men, great men have desired to see the things which we see. You know, so therefore we see it and we have the understanding of the interpretation of what was being said. So that's what puts us on that level. You know,
because you gotta remember they was like Yahweh Shah is going. The kingdom's now. They thought the kingdom was there. He's like, no, you're going to be prophesy to others part of the world. They didn't really take you to understand coming to America, cast out the four corners of all that. They knew they had to go through certain acts and certain parts of Greco-Rome, but they didn't understand the full extent of where we both being cast into the transatlantic slave trade. We understand these things. Today's stuff, you know?
On the Patmos, he didn't understand when it came to the beast and the whore. He understood a power structure, but he didn't understand the dynamic of what it would be. We understand that now because the Lord gave us that eyesight.
Yeah, we're seeing AI come to fruition.
Being open, let loose.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Knowledge shall increase.
Yep, that's it.
You know, we're seeing AI. Look, man, you show James and Peter them AI. What? You bug them in out there, man. But they prophets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're prophets.
Sorcery.
Not bad.
Don't you know?
No, bro.
Put this nigga in. You got their face talking to you. Man, they putting your ass, they sending you out of here, man.
Yeah.
They stoning you.
Yeah, facts. No, for real. Those are mighty men, though. Right there. So, like,
that's the elect. That's the elect. And they gonna look at you like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
So it shows you don't gotta be, you know, this perfect. And certain things gonna be revealed in their time. Even like now, we didn't think that we would get to the level where AI is at, but we will. And we might not. We probably still don't know to the extent it might go to.
Like you said, robots will be coming out. Like you said, there's gonna be no more on the street. Like I said, I told I put a link on bro. I said, like you did a video about how it's in. I mean, it's already in China. You already got the no, not that one, but the traffic police pretty much. Remember, the video.
If you go to the airport, they got AI robot chairs for people who are disabled. What? They're just going, in the airport.
I didn't see that.
And if you need one, they'll stop and let you sit in them.
Oh, wow, I didn't know
All
that.
throughout the airport, they just travel.
I never seen that. I didn't see that.
Every airport, American airport.
I didn't see that.
The big ones, you know. So if we here, people will be the airport looking at the shit. So moving. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
They got DoorDash
Oh
now.
yeah, they got the little AI vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You talk with your yeah.
Fucking help.
Yeah, I forgot when I went out to Atlanta with that. You know what I'm saying? They got at a gas station. They got at a gas station. I said, damn. You know that was so funny.
This is where we at, man.
And I said, damn, y'all need no workers. I mean, you got a little motherfucker.
Even the Corona, like you look at that old sign that goes back to One West with the big chip.
Yeah.
Technology exists
Change it.
and has to change. It's not gonna look like that. You know, what is it gonna look like? When that shit is there, we don't know what we're about to see. That's why we gotta stay with the shy, style, stick, and anything that's inserted in the flesh, because we don't know what the fuck this shit might look like. That's the times we're in.
I was thinking the military.
We're in
you know what I'm saying?
2026, not the 90s.
Yeah, man. You know, man. I was thinking, man. I tell you, every time you go to the military, they poke you up. You know what the fuck they poke you up with. You know what I'm saying?
This man always experimenting.
Yeah, he experienced.
Probably trying to build super soldiers. People that don't deny orders.
Yeah.
You know?
It is gonna be something. Not to be by yourself.
You know, all those military dudes got mental issues.
Yeah.
So
that's
I wouldn't doubt them shots that they did. Because if you look at all those military guys, drugs,
Some of them got.
that's why the V8 is such a big thing.
Yeah.
Prescriptions,
Yeah.
they're very angry.
Yeah.
They be taking out on their family. What did you shoot them up?
And like you said, some of them probably lactose intolerant. You know what I'm saying? They got other types of elements that, you know what I'm saying, they had before they joined the military. Like I said, you got diabetes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The brothers are admitted to you. You know, like that shit fucks with them. You know? Man, they wake you up early, giving you demands and shooting you up and shit. The dudes that be in that place, they don't be right. Because the shit didn't engage. You know?
Medicine that they give you to try to kill that person, make you a zombie.
Antidepressants, but really it's depression. You know? Just
He's just numb. He's just numb. The thing about them bots, the AI bots that I've been noticing through the spirit, all of them bots that they put on wax, and you know, they make videos and all of that, they're not the ones that they can come out with. Because you see it all the time, them bots that get knocked over or something, and then they start tweaking. They can't get up. Why is these so deputize a billion bots that can't get up and they go to uneven services?
I mean, those are play things that
Yeah,
allow you to play with. Even Castellet, he bought one of them things. He had bought one. He was kicking it. Nah, man, once they terminated shit,
Like,
real life,
yeah.
look at you, like, nigga, I wish you would bust a move. I know jiu-jitsu, I know MMA moves. If you hit me, you gonna hurt yourself because I'm fucking
I forgot what
steel or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, probably heavy in weight. You know, it ain't no just kicking it over.
No.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, like I said before, like I said, to make it seem like human friendly in front of the whole public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say, oh, look at the cute robot dog, da da da. I mean, you said, just imagine yourself. That's
To the little ones.
yeah, like I said, all I gotta do is put a little gun strap to the little robot dog.
Even those ones, even the little friends, we get that motherfucker back. But you wanna kick that guy back out.
Yeah, facts.
Oh shit!
You know, don't take that risk.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yep,
weakness.
it's all it needs is an attachment on there. And that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, so man, it's over. You don't need the Lord, man. You don't need the Lord. People think, oh, I got it locked. 27 caliber. Yeah. Powerful. Yeah, shot it. That's cool. You know, that's a cool pastime. But that ain't your deliverance. He been surpassed that shit. He was playing with guns on the Wild Wild West. Man. He been surpassed. He like, man, we got bored with this shit. He about to reveal you some new shit.
Yeah,
Terminator weapon.
like you said, it's like over a decade ago, like I said, he still got the bullet spread, where you shoot. Like I said, he still got the bullet spreads where your body just spreads. So how much do you think you got now a decade later?
Yeah, bro, we delivered gun magazines,
Heat
right?
seeking bullets, whatever it is.
And Esau subscribed. He gets his monthly subscription to the gun magazine. And you look at these things, they got all type of shit. And he gets his monthly subscription to these. We don't buy that shit. They buying this shit. They got garages and warehouses full of all type of shit, man. Ammo, all type of shit. Tactical guns. You ain't competing with that tape.
And like you said, these guns cost money, like 40 grand, 50
And they be-
grand.
and they
like
be,
I said, they be like
they
the,
be
like some
altered.
Call of Duty type shits.
Yeah, they'll take different guns
Yeah.
and alter them shit
Yeah, no, that too.
to their
Yeah,
own
that's
specialized
crazy. That's crazy.
for they fit their hand.
Yeah.
Bro, he's on a whole different level.
Like I said, even with a gun, it's so much attachment to it. Like I said, the grip, you know what I'm saying, the forearm, suppressors, like you said, attachments. I said, man, like
Jake get a
customize
Glock
your
and he
own
run the
way.
world. Shit tucked in his sweat,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Like
average
shoot
gun.
his dick off.
Yeah. He still got, man, like I said, he still got the money and the power.
Yeah, it's his blessing. His blessing is sword. That's not our blessing.
Yeah.
That's his
He still
blessing.
got his favorite guns, but what he used that day too.
He got
Whatever.
graphics on that bitch. Different paintings.
Camouflage, yeah.
Man, stop playing with this dude. That's his domain. How we tell him don't play with us out there?
Right,
That's how
right,
we should
right.
do when he got that sword. You know, better leave that nigga alone. He'll fuck flip you up.
He
All the
waiting to use it on
time.
somebody.
Swiss cheese your ass.
Yeah, like I said, he waiting. Like I said, if you had the opportunity, if the Lord gave him the opportunity, he'll do it. He'll do it, bro.
The original Gatling gun was literally designed to take Gad out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You think about that, and what weapon systems have come since the Gatling gun.
Yeah. He's always constantly increasing and adding more. You know, he don't play amongst his own. He uses his weapons against his own people. Civil War, the American Revolution. You know, different wars, and it's amongst his own people. That ain't even amongst Jake. Them niggas was fighting against each other. North, south. So what the fuck you think he'll do to you, man? He don't give a fuck about his own people.
Like you
Leave that
said.
nigga alone.
Like you said,
On top of bioengineering, biowarfare.
like you said,
Chemicals.
we do it
Hard.
every day.
You know what I'm saying? He on a whole different level.
We doing it now with the food and drinks. So you seen that shit.
Now,
Yeah,
you think it's a- You think it's a bud? Shit done poked you up with some shit.
Go right there through your cells. You know what I'm saying? Attack your cells and all that.
Right.
No, man.
Again, that's how AIDS and all that, you know what I'm saying, was created. It was man-made.
That's why they kicked Bill Gates, the South Africa country, they had to kick Bill Gates out. But they started investigating his charity organization about research on malaria, and realized he had brought in bioengineered flies and shit. He's going to investigate malaria, but he was the ones. They were like, no nigga, you spider and shit. So they kicked Bill Gates out. You can Google it. It's an article on it. They said, nigga, get this nigga out of here. Hey,
That's the spirit because a year ago I seen
this nigga was traveling to your land, set up an organization, lab, building and looting. So,
Yeah, God.
leave this nigga alone, bro.
They did that in Florida. I read an article last year.
Africa,
It says that he, specifically, Bill Gates engineered some mosquitoes and he sent them shits to Florida.
That's what these niggas are doing, man.
Remember that monkey? Remember the monkeys that escaped out of there? All of a sudden the truck crashed and now, you know what I'm saying, these chimpanzee monkeys are loose. He's so funny and tacky with it, bro.
It's,
But what? He's able to get away with it because what? He has the power to do so. You got it.
The sword really is this devil's his gift. I mean, when you think of when you know the Jamestown era and so forth, when Esau was coming over here, he knew to put small parts in a blanket.
Pontiac. I remember Pontiac.
He knew to put small
So
parts
we
in
can
a
fight
blanket.
these strong motherfuckers that can run barefoot for barrels,
Yeah.
that fight fast speeds, ride horses bareback,
German warfare. That's what we're German.
run next to buffalo.
Right.
We can't compete with these are fucking monsters.
Right.
We gotta use our sword. Now look, this is the article. It says the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has partnered with Aussie Tech, a British biotechnology firm, to develop a strain of self-limiting mosquito that targets specific malaria-carrying strains. You know, they said the project funded $4.1 million from the Gates Foundation. So he used $4 million to build this organization. And they found out over there in parts of Africa, what the fuck did they keep going to Africa? and parts of America and South Asia. And they said over there in Africa, they found out, no, nigga, we studied it, we found out these bioengineered mosquitoes are carrying the disease. You letting these mosquitoes bite our people. That's why it keeps spreading. How about you get the fuck out of our land, then you'll be cured. You know? See, look, it says, this leader here, he says, the leader, Ibrahim Traore, and they don't like this guy because he's fighting against all the European nations. He got Russia with him. It says Burkina Faso says no to Bill Gates' plan of creating modified species of mosquitoes. Burkina Faso's military government under Ibrahim Traore has ordered the immediate halt of an initiative backed by U.S. billionaire Bill Gates to employ genetically modified insects to cure malaria and other mosquito-borne illnesses. He said, get this shit out of my land. So that leader there, he ain't with that shit, man. This is what they doing right now. This nigga got technology to build fake mosquitoes that bite your ass and make you sick.
God.
You think you can fight this, man? It moves like a mosquito.
Yeah.
It's in nature like a mosquito. It's gonna bite like a mosquito, but it's carrying the. That's a different level, bro.
Just came to
He
my
doesn't
mind.
fight for it, like you said. He's a kind of hunter. That's
His next, as far as what we know that they do depression, his next insect is ticks. He put ticks with different diseases and different things out, so that way, what he's doing is he's trying to get the tick to bite you and cause a allergic reaction to meat, because they want to do away with meat and give you the insects and all that type of shit. So he's putting ticks out in the wild so that when they come in contact with you, they bite you and they give you food allergies. So that when you eat meat and all that type of shit, your throat swell up, you go to the hospital, and you become allergic to any type of meat.
Now imagine living off grid. He done made a map for all people that live off grid.
Exactly.
So y'all want to be in my smart cities?
I can see that.
No, facts. Yeah.
Bugs flying around. They think it's the regular bugs they always deal with.
Like you said, he still got satellites. It's now like even on iPhone and because of course, some people still got these phones. Let's keep it a buck. You know, buck it real. Not everybody's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You know, not have a phone, just in case it's a fact. So he's already got to the point where, like you said, you're gonna track it. So you know, because now, like this came out for a couple of years that Apple and Samsung got a little SOS satellite, like you're trapped in the desert somewhere. This SOS, like, you know, that they can kind of like the satellite to see where you at. Like you said.
All CNR, big brother.
Yeah, so
Big brother.
like you said.
You think you living off grid? That nigga want you and your family in that wilderness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you said, everybody's not gonna be comfortable with the grid. Like you said, baby, oh, the smartphone. I got that smartphone just in case. You said a woman not gonna be comfortable out there in the fucking desert and heating all that. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get bored. So what? She gonna have something? Come on now. You know how these women is. See, men would do it, but not women. She said about family and kids.
Yeah, she don't have no sister wives to keep her company.
Yeah, right.
People she can gossip with.
Right.
The girl,
She gonna go crazy.
You can't just have her there with the kids. She really be going insane.
But yeah, you saying?
There is no running from him. There is no getting away from him unless you have the spirit of Yahweh outside. Literally, because Esau has equipment that can look into your house as well as through the ground. You literally can't. It's impossible for you to be on the earth right now and he not know where you at.
Terminator. No matter where you run, Terminator will pop up.
Yeah.
And he does, every time you destroy him, he builds himself back. To the point they had the liquid to him. We showed him this is what he wants.
Yeah,
The liquid nigga,
yeah.
Come back.
Yeah, he's still.
he's on a different level, bro.
Even type of that wicked
And he's
level.
doing this type of shit.
Yeah.
Ions and seeing the liquid through
Yeah.
him.
That's why you do like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Umbrella Corps. Come on, that's Esau. That's Esau. Umbrella Corps. That's
The
Esau.
nigga made a liquid sword, made his hand into a liquid sword.
Yeah.
Watch Terminator, bro, because that's what he wants out here. You try,
Crazy. Uh-huh.
it's like, yo, you can't kill him.
Yeah.
Indestructible. You need Yahweh Shemel Shai. And that's what he gonna use to fight the Lord.
Yeah.
Really, that's why he doing all this shit.
Splicing
Pretty
all
much,
that
Cause
shit.
he can take us out.
He can take us out, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna read this from AI. It says, I typed in liquid terminator made real. This is AI overview. It says researchers have created a functional liquid metal robot capable of transitioning between solid and metal states to reshape, navigate tight spaces, and reassemble.
Damn.
Acting as a real-world miniature version of Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Like I said, it's not what
and they're not gonna reveal their whole plans. You know, so this is what they've been doing. They've been in the labs doing this
like you
shit.
said, everything got tax dollars go to. Right
Liquid
there.
terminated. Yeah, what was the Lord have us been from the liquid terminated?
Bro, that'd be scary as hell. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd be scared as hell. I'd be
The
scared.
nigga go through
Like you said, you try to set up traps.
Come under the door.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
You try to set
Yo,
up.
it's a dumb shit, bricks, bro.
You try to set up traps. That shit don't even. That shit useless.
know,
What the fuck? I thought it was gonna work.
Yo,
You try to delay as much as possible. Shit ain't working.
you gonna be scared as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You gonna be running.
The liquid terminated come out.
Help me! Look at Turner. They come in. He's like, what are you talking about? And you can come and look at him. Oh.
Spike with his hand.
He ready to
He came like, oh, like, he like, oh shit! He's running. You know how to do the movies, right? We're like you said, the action. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What liquid tornado? Yeah, he did his head chopped off. Like, oh shit! He keep running. You trying to get help? That shit useless.
Times like never, it should be a time like never before.
That's it. And
Then
that's
show
what
Michael the
it's
Great all English.
about. You have to.
You gonna have to. No flesh should be saved.
Yeah.
No flesh. He should be like a madman, swearing none. Set him up.
Yeah.
Set him up.
Not just one. Yeah, not just one. It's gonna be 100 probably. Yeah, for real. They got certain people they gonna kill like something.
Nigga
You know
go-
what I mean?
nigga
Oh,
go
kill
jump-
this leader and such, you know what I'm saying? Make it public or
Nigga
something.
go jump to the sewer.
No, for real.
It makes sense because
Wherever we could go amongst the rats.
Look at little examples about, you know what I'm saying, how it should be when we kill about.
We gonna see it.
Yeah. Design target. Yeah, design
Nigga gonna look
target.
at you.
Now I'm forgetting. Why his body cut off an hand?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna find destination type shit. Oh shit.
Stab a meat. Clean cut.
Yeah, that'd be scary, like you said, we're going for our lives.
it makes sense that Esau has that capability because I've seen a video where the nanobots that they have now are so sophisticated and capable of being made so minuscule that the nanobot is able to cell and take out certain things out of an actual blood cell.
Yeah. I was
So,
thinking about that.
yeah, how much more so can he make it to the point that them same nanobots can be, powered through some type of liquid metal?
Yeah, it goes back to that. You know,
Yeah.
just think of from what DNA to what MRA.
That's all I was saying. It's talking about the same nigga that did that, but that you see the ultimate DNA strain. You think he can't do all this stuff? Make any kind of technology you want? Have the Father give it to him right now.
And again, like you said, you know what I'm saying, all you need is a test subject. You know what I'm saying? That's what you see some people miss. Okay, let's use, again, that goes back to what? Resident Evil with the umbrella course, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, they take kids and people, whatever, and put them in a lab, like you said, to be in there for days, months, years, and weeks, and it's like, you know what, let's get subject, such and such, let's see what happens. Like you said, they put it in there, July, something, effects are normal, nothing happening. Day 2, you know what I'm saying, the experiment starts to get, that's what days ago, started getting dizzy, a little drowsy, a little vomiting, day 3, such and such, and then, like you said, experiment was a success. Some experiments fail, they die, go into the waste, so let's get that experiment.
Universal soldier type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he puts it in there, all this stuff and shit.
Like you said, you got the power to do so, nobody can stop it.
There's the money, resources, power.
You can't
the
stop it.
laws.
Yeah.
Well, they just take us all out.
You try to shoot me in the liquid motherfucker.
Nah, forget about it. Forget about it.
It can board it,
Yeah, that's what I said. It's gonna liquefy.
or it can liquefy.
Yeah.
It absorbs the fucking metal. And fucking
Yeah,
These
like I said,
nanobots
yeah.
can't kill
gotta destroy the base.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just like they're
It's like a parasite, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta kill where the origin was at, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, source.
The host. Same thing with
They just kill a parasite.
with a tapeworm, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta pop the head, like, so you kick it out the body.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's gonna give it.
That's why fasting is the only way to get it out of your body,
Facts.
because it defeats the whole. You know, if you just, I'm gonna take this supplement, kill the parasite. No, you got to fast. You set the whole system.
It's
Seven, man.
them parasites. It's called a hydra. They got the name from as they do, the mythology and all of that. But when you see a lot of parasites, as well as different things, other than parasites in your body, once they cut it, it's able to multiply again. It's able to constantly grow heads, so you cut it in 20 pieces, and you got 20 different parasites.
You ever had worms as a kid?
Yeah.
I had worms as a kid. Like stool, you see the worms, eggs. They literally had to get scratched. They literally had to get eggs from
Rectum, yeah.
So it was laying eggs, like I had one bad. It made you so sick. You vomited. You a child's person. You know, so it shows you like it gets in your system. It'll literally take you out, kill you. If you don't get rid of it, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
It just keep multiplying, laying eggs.
That's the worst part is, like you say, when it gets to the brain.
Yeah, that's
And like you say, you see videos where someone who inside the eyeballs, where it's inside. Yeah. It's not worse. That's how you trouble. Yeah, when they see worms, like your eye, that's the wild. Like you said, you see on YouTube. Yeah. You in trouble.
You're true. It's like if you get a cut in the wilderness, parasites over get through, you're fucked. Or you drink bad water, you go to a water source. There's no worse than us being dehydrated.
Yeah.
You literally drink any type of water.
Facts.
If you go to just a water source and it's contaminated, it's nothing but parasites and worms in that water.
Listen, any water you drink, all you need is a microscope, whatever you need. You see all types of water. It don't matter.
Take that, you out. If you don't get immediate help, you out of it. There is no, you're going to literally keep throwing up to your insides.
Then you can be dehydrated even more. You don't have no liquids.
And like you said, it hurts every time you try to throw up, especially when you got nothing.
Even if it don't come up.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it.
Try
It
it.
hurts. That's painful. That's torture. That's torture.
Until you die.
Yeah.
People say parasites like rabies, they don't allow you to drink water.
Yeah.
To the point now you just gotta suffer that shit until you die.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that's not even a cure for it.
Nah,
It is now. It is now.
You gotta with rabies, they not need information because they want you fucked up.
Yeah.
If you get bit by something, you gotta wash it thoroughly immediately. Because rabies, it forms in your mouth. Because the absence of water.
Yeah.
So it's gonna start to produce more, become more concentrated.
I was gonna say if you out somewhere and you through because you don't have medical access to something to wash clean. You can't wash with clean water unless you're in a clean water source. You're fucked. Everything around you is dirty and contaminated.
When you gonna have antibacterial, microbial surgery, you're not gonna have that.
You never had none of that shit.
And you literally could be passing the bush that got the antidote.
You don't even know.
And the longer you prolong it, the more it grows and spreads. It's like a virus. It spreads till it consumes you. And you become the virus. Now you're just a host for the virus. They show you that in zombie movies. It keeps growing to now you're not even human, you're just a host. And you can contaminate something.
Yeah, facts. Not that good.
You know? And that's really what the kebab are going to be. You're a host. You're just a host. You're not even a human.
Yeah.
You're a host for the beasts.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like I said, you're right there. You're pretty much your soul.
Because it's hidden. It's spread.
Yeah.
You know, like you go to the nanotechnology, mRNA.
Yeah. It's already integrated with you already.
Yeah.
You know what
Your
I'm saying?
eyes.
Yep. Yeah, your heart. Yep. If you cut it off, you may die.
Brain.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially you put that shit in your fucking brain.
Oh yeah. Ain't no redemption out of this.
Even your hand, because your brain tells your hand what to do. That's what I'm saying. Your hand is but like the elder supposed to us, it's your big toe. Or your butt.
Yeah,
Either way.
All your,
my butt.
all your nerves
The tip in my ass.
all your nerves connected.
That's real.
It's just like when we used to go get them vaccinations before school. When we was a kid. I had one in my butt. They put through your butt. They give you a lollipop.
Yeah, no, that's shit. That's what that, man.
You don't know what the fuck in your kid, you know?
Yeah, you scarred for life.
It's going for fucking life. Well, fuck when you take your kid to do that shit, man.
But I mean, like I said, they force you to take yours, or pretty much your kid won't go to school. You actually do homeschooling, but again, every parent has an actual rule. That's crazy.
That's why I'm glad we fasted, because we've reset our bodies multiple times.
Yeah.
So a lot of shit that was in us when we was kids, we got out of it. These adults just run around, they bugged out, they still got vaccinations.
Yearly.
And like you said, man,
We get vaccine every fucking year.
Whoever took the
Walgreens.
whoever took the boosters, you gotta be the most.
Bro, during the C19, I had to do a pickup of medicine.
They said boosters.
They had that kid behind them. You could tell the spirit was wiping that kid. He was, you just see a
God.
booth just walking. I'm thinking like, man, that kid was wiping. He was, the shit was just, he was, get the fuck out of here. I felt so bad for him. Man, he was just stupid, man.
When you're that young, you count your spirit kind of right, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I ain't supposed to be doing this shit, so you bring it up.
Yeah, like you said, kids know, man. Like you said, they said needle, like, nah. Like you said, kids are like you said, they had but they still got some aggression spirit.
Now these adult zombies, they'll get, you ain't get vaccinated.
Right.
You ain't get vaccinated?
Yeah.
You can't come in, or like you said, you can't do certain business deals. I went out for it. They say you want an account. Like I said, I had to lie until I was vaccinated. I did. She wanted to do it. She wanted to do it on food. I'm like, I'm not doing no fucking accounting. She on a fucking computer. I wasn't seeing in person because you know what I'm saying. It was much easier. Of course, I lied, but of course, you know what I'm saying. They want you to do shit.
Military,
She might try
you
that.
gotta have every vaccination in the book that ever been created. Even once you don't need, they gotta listen to this vaccination, this.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't need it. As soon as you go in the military, they post you up on everything. Go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, basically, you have the person who's born, cut your hair, whatever. I mean, rather help you up.
I heard they give you shots to keep you from getting horny.
Yeah, that too. I heard about that. Yeah, that's true.
So you're not fucking the women.
Yeah.
So you got all type of shit going on.
Yeah.
Blow the fuck up.
Like you said, that's why they get VA and all that. All this military.
They got no business with it. Yeah, I heard, whatever country we're going to.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we ain't so they'll kill you if you tell them they're gonna run off.
Right.
And they break you say you ain't doing it, but you gonna rebel like a day or two.
Yeah, you see that? You the Marine I put broke his fucking arm. He just came out of the hospital.
Yeah, I see that.
That shit you get crap.
Yeah.
In the full video, they couldn't handle it. He in the seat. They grabbed him.
Yeah. It took like 5, 6 cents.
He had some strength on him.
Yeah. Damn. And then like eating my lady, she said, she said that you guys not even looking back. Yo, they were all like zombies.
Yeah, like zombies.
Yo, they're not even getting
He
back.
put his shit in the door. His legs up. They couldn't even grab him.
Yeah.
He said, what not? That shit, they built it. The only dudes I respect is Spec Ops and Marines. Because they actually the real warrior force of these military.
The background.
They go through things through door pain. They actually been in real on-ground war, face-to-face. They know martial arts. Those are real warrior men. You gotta respect that. But here are the niggas in the suits that just never fight. Like you said, they wouldn't even look back. You know?
Your sentence and all that shit.
We ain't trying.
General, his sentence in general. I was like, whoa, that's scary, bro. They're like in the movies.
You notice how the Marines are saying we don't want to fight. No wars. But the regular Army, Navy, we gotta fucking do the outside. Do something.
Yeah, but he rejects that. I said, damn, I could go to the war.
Right.
Like you said, you seen the Jake woman? She said, the girl. She started crying. She's like, man, I don't want to go to war again. I said, these women really don't go there for the benefits and you know what I'm saying, and attention and whatever. You know what I'm saying, benefits, basically the benefits. But like you said, if you sign that contract, it tells you, fine print, that what military's.
Nigga came up to him and said, is your hand okay? No, it's not. And you just standing there, like, that's some warrior shit, bro. I done broke my ankle, bro. That shit hurt. You broke a bone, that shit is.
They niggas scream. They kept tugging on him and shit. They was like,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that
Keep my head,
adrenaline.
he like, keep my head off.
Yeah,
He like, just
that's
take-
what he said.
He
Yeah,
like,
just
just
take
put it
my
out.
hand
Yeah, yeah, like you said, it's that adrenaline, man. Like you said, man, you serious, man. Like, you will not fight for Israel. They said, you will not fucking stop me. Yeah.
Real,
I was like, damn,
real
bro. It took
warrior
like 6
shit.
men or 5 minutes.
Real warrior.
I said, well, that's a war.
No, women just need to fucking. When men rise up, y'all ain't got no hope. The women behind us, they broke his arm.
That's all you hear. That's the bitch screaming.
Screaming, man. That's all they good for.
That was his wife, though, I think.
Okay.
Thanks, women.
Yeah, man. We in them times, man. People standing up for what they believe.
Yeah. Like I said, that's when that scripture says, well, they should regard their kings.
You should not regard their king.
Yeah.
You know. I ain't no weak man. That's a man that'll put your ass out.
Yeah.
If he
It was a threat. Like you said, as soon as he said about Israel, that's when they got him.
If he wanted to
was
do
crazy.
some killing, he
Yeah.
could have took out multiple of them.
Yeah,
So he stood up. He could have went in on their
Yeah,
head,
nah, for real. You know,
took their weapon, start fucking all of them up. You know, one more. That goes into how David said one of David's men sent 100 to flight.
Yeah.
Those men right there. David said, just get. And it was crazy because when Saul gave David that general position, that's when he started being around the men of the army. And they grew to like him. You know, a lot of them didn't even know he was the anointed. Jonathan knew, but just being around and building that camaraderie, and them winning battles after battles, they began to pray. They're like, oh, we like David. They began to the point where like Saul is our king.
Yeah, but David's our leader. You know what I mean?
David's our leader. We out here battling with David.
Yeah,
We see what he doing up there. So when Saul,
What, he on the grounds with him? You know,
exactly.
yeah,
So when Saul outcasted David, those men,
They went with David.
they ducked off and they went to the wilderness with David. And they was like, we with you, man. We out here with you. So they started, man, those some David mighty men. I love that story, bro. They was nothing to be fucked with. Nothing to be fucked with.
Like you said, they go out there to fucking Canaanites for fun.
One dude to put 100 to fight. And David himself, when he got down, when he decided to get, he was dying. There wasn't shit he could do. Imagine if the king is the strongest man in the fucking in the nation. You know what I mean? You think
What you gonna do?
the king?
The king, man.
Oh, you know what's so crazy? I remember that one scene in Spartan. He said, "What? So what is your?" He said, "Your men. What is it?"
What's your occupation?
He's a carpenter. Da da da.
Yeah.
And then he asked him, "Men."
Yep.
And I said, "Whoa." That's like,
Because in ancient civilizations, the king wasn't really good at warfare.
Right.
He was really, that's really something in our custom.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's respected.
Yeah.
In other nations, the king really just sits back and orchestrates certain game plans. You know, but in our nation, our king got down. We ain't just sitting, let's go, we going to war, man. You gotta respect that. Because you put your life on the line, your king doing it. Yeah. And not only that, he can put thousands of men to fight by himself. He's arrows get shot, he's slinging the arrows. Like, come on, man. Swift as an eagle, run faster than all of them, strong as an ox. David killed a fucking lion when he was a young man. He said it. He said, look, Goliath ain't shit. You know, I spit on him. You know, he told Saul, I spit on him. When he came to get my shit. So, you know, he sent me out there. You know, he went to Goliath. Goliath, like, you bucking me. He said, all right, when you saw that shit, whop! The Lord made sure it hit that nerve.
out. He was out.
Out. Hit the right way, me. David, man.
Plank United, David, you're plank.
Yeah.
Plank type shit, not every day type shit.
That's outside of the bullet itself, nothing hit harder than impact on the shield.
He was right, bro. He was right. That's why in our customs it was stone. It was a technique to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Jay, like I said, Jay on the post.
We were stronger back then, so we were able to do that big rocks. And literally use a technique.
And Jay know how to hit certain things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying. You got that one Jay that, actually, we got that one Jay that know how to hit that shit for
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
You check when they get out there and swing them rocks from the skipper rock.
Yeah.
Some of them chances go
Fuck you up, bitch. You in that spot. Wow. That's why we took a line. That's when we got that name above.
Right.
And with the giant slayer.
Right.
And we
Right. That fame.
You know, he had the fame.
Yeah.
And Saul couldn't get rid of him because he was looked at as a beacon of hope for the people.
That's it.
So he kept him around him, not knowing. He knew that Samuel had anointed somebody else, but he didn't know David the whole time
Right.
that was amongst him,
Right.
playing him
Right.
the harp,
Right.
being amongst his son and
Right.
daughters. David didn't want to. So that shows you sometimes you got to supplant
That's a fact.
and tell little fibs to get through.
That's a fact.
You know? Because David would have been like, I'm anointed. Samuel would have tried to kill him right there, which is what he finally did.
Yeah.
Samuel
We're
would
going to take him out.
But it was already too late because the Lord allowed David to get his men. You know, if the Lord didn't allow David to be promoted to the general, he would have never got the mighty men with him. He would have been easy to take David out. But since David had men with him, there wasn't nothing Saul could really do because you can kill him, but it ain't gonna be what you think it's gonna be. You know?
That was back in Saul's mind that whole time after David got that fame. The world started to see him as a righteous man, so to speak.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's like the savior of the nation.
Yep.
Because he took down Goliath. If it wasn't for him, the Philistines would have enslaved us. And then he kept winning battle after battle.
Especially Samuel being on David's side, that, you know what I mean?
And the people would have knew that Samuel knew.
Yeah.
That's why Jonathan stayed. You know,
Yep.
Jonathan was Saul's son.
Yeah.
He stayed with David because he respected Samuel. He was like,
Respected,
that's a
yep.
prophet of the Lord.
Yep.
And his father was like, option.
Yep.
So his spirit had got. As soon as Saul rebelled against the Most High, the spirit was
The
taken
spirit
from
was
him.
taken.
He started rebelling against Samuel.
Yeah.
Didn't respect him no more. So even though Jonathan respected his father, he also knew he had to honor the prophets of the Lord. So Jonathan became David's best friend. But still bad because he had respect for his father. He went to fight with his father and he died. Even though he loved David. So, you know, you can respect Jonathan. He tried his best.
I get the balance.
His loyalty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say what he wanted them loyalty on both sides, but you know what I'm
His
saying?
father, his friend who he knows is the anointed king.
He tried to get both, but it's tough.
That's a tough place to be in.
Yeah. But he did respect him, but he passed away.
Because Saul wasn't always a wicked king.
Yeah.
He was anointed too by Samuel.
Yeah.
But the riches and the fame got to Samuel. Got to Saul. But his son seen his father in his great day prior to him rebelling. So he still had that thought, my father put me in battles, being a righteous man. So it's like, damn. That's why we say we don't know the Lord's story for any of us.
Yeah.
How anything will play out.
Yeah.
You know?
Lord always throw a monkey wrench.
Even David said, I didn't want this.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want this. I didn't want this, you know. Son Jonathan, I didn't want this for myself. You know, like, I didn't want to cause this to your family, divide your sisters,
You know.
you know. But the Lord had that, you know, Jesse didn't want it for David.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to send his young son off to all that madness. But the Lord's thoughts are not our thoughts. We don't know where we're going or what we're making, but
He just didn't think David was equipped, but that was the man most equipped for the job. You know? We don't know how to work and twist and turn things according to our life.
and our people need correct leadership, man. They're slow,
They are,
they're mentally
man.
retarded.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about like spirit. If there's anything that I've learned, and the longer I've been in captivity, it's how spiritually slow our people are. They're so simple.
Yeah.
Like you
They're
said,
so simple.
any guidance, man, that's all it is. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? That's what our people always get happy when they see, like you said, Dr. Umar saying something, you know, like I said, you know, anybody, you know what I'm saying, you know, if Peter has some type of recognition or some type of vision. Listen, you can look at them, right? Even though they're scammers, but they don't got nobody else. What they gonna look up to? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, and technically it's supposed to be us. You know what I'm saying? During that time, but like you said, you can't look up to the guidance. They lost. Like you said, they are lost. You don't have the truth, our people are lost.
See the old nigga women going door to door over wickedness. Well, Catholic, just simple. Just go on. You know, just do it. Men, they 60 years old, still sagging their pants, trying to be young. You see them niggas all the time. Simple, man.
We need that guidance, man. That's what I said before.
These are the niggas Moses had to deal with.
Yeah. Murmuring, backbiting, all that. That's what I said.
Yeah. Moses was so through with them niggas, man.
I mean, it sucks that, but I can see why he, you know, what I'm saying, that frustration. He got rock, he told him shit, he can't Lord, but he's doing so much frustration. Man. It's like, you know, thing. And now he did it, like, damn, I regretted that
He
shit.
fucked himself up.
It
Like,
was
dealing
over
with his stress.
yeah, because his own motherfucking people.
Yeah, because he had his spiritual power,
Yeah.
so he was able to do certain things. And he
Yeah.
pressed the rope. And the water comes, but the Lord's like, hey, Moses, you know. Of course, always let the people know it's through the power of Yahweh himself. But from that matter, he wasn't able to enter the Holy Land. So he had to deal with one in the wilderness 40 years with them niggas. Then get just to not enter the Holy Land.
That's a curse. That's good.
But the Lord had a bigger story for him.
Yeah.
But in that lifetime, you gotta do it.
Wow. I bet he was happy too.
That's what these niggas.
He was happy too. I would be too. I'm like, oh Lord. It's torture, man.
Even Yahweh Shah said, how long must I suffer this wicked generation? That's y'all people just, even our King of Kings, in his perfection, how long must I suffer?
I get it.
These niggas is true, man.
I said, man.
You get around these niggas,
You got some great love, man, for our nation, man. I said, God,
That's
man.
for real though.
I couldn't take that shit, bro. I couldn't take that shit.
I mean, they got the flavor of the song,
I
but they
know.
Israelite. They like, operation is lovely.
They just didn't have to.
Like Esau, a lot of shit Esau say be right, but our people.
They didn't have to like
It's
it,
simple,
bro.
bro.
They don't got the rough life.
In McDonald's fighting.
You know?
Just fucking fool.
So they got
Two
destroyed.
thirds, man.
They got destroyed.
Gotta go, man.
Shoot you because the fries cold, you know what I mean?
Bro, like you said, it's like shit Kool-Aid, bro.
In the drive-thru.
I remember that news,
Yeah,
man.
right.
No, before I seen that shit wild.
Jay killed the chick because his fries were cold, man.
I seen a Jay get killed over fucking a packet of Kool-Aid, man. $5. That's how you know. I'm telling you, yeah, like you said, it's crazy, man.
Low vibration. I remember when I went to go pick you up that time, that nigga ran the fucking car into the apartment complex.
Oh, yeah.
Fire was there. What the fuck happened? Oh, he changed nigga, they ran Jake, bro. It's fucking cool. And then the longer they're here, the more bugged out they get.
Yeah.
Because they're dealing with oppression and stress. So they get on more drugs, they get on more alcohol.
They come to find
So they become violent and angry and emotional. They become more emotional. They have no healing. You know?
Yeah, like I said, worse out the states, like New York City, all types of things. Like be in the subway, I'm like, how am I supposed to be getting on the subway? But they just get that shit, like normal. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know. Everything after that, you know what I'm saying? You know, as soon as they get on that train, they bug out.
What they do is
Yeah, facts.
so
I know how they get in
train.
there. Yeah. I seen that shit, bro.
You can't open the doors and get off, man. You stuck. You
They
stuck.
know that. That shit going. That nigga in the crowd get on. As soon as them doors close. Hell no, man. This shit wicked out here, bro. And we amongst all the truth, man. Murderers, adulterers,
Thieves, rapists,
sorcerers, rapists, thieves.
You don't know who they.
You don't know who you among. And you see a lot of them on public transportation,
Yeah.
you know? Even if they got their own vehicles, you see it.
Yeah.
Niggas will be driving. I see a nigga driving. He not even looking at the road.
Like, see, we spot like shit, some be in the offices.
Yeah.
That's like the IT jobs and all that shit.
You gotta get help from one of these niggas there at the desk. Hey man, I need You don't have to go to fucking downtown the city where you gotta get removed.
Yeah.
City
City
Council.
Hall.
Yeah.
You don't have to take your ass to City Hall and you gotta bug out behind that shit.
Let me see that's your whole information.
That's
too.
your whole information.
Yeah.
Any of that shit, man.
Yeah.
You
Fuck.
be wicked.
Oh yeah, she was good. I got her chance. No, for real. No, for
I
real.
can see that.
Facts.
I can see that. That's why they got mostly women back there, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like you say,
My nigga, all your information.
Yeah.
unless you're a mob too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say, when you woman or mob, you good. You just
No,
Yep.
that's real.
What she saying?
Uh-huh.
Cause they got all that on your work. Dress circumstance. Car. That number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you good. You good.
Right, I'm
Yep.
Ding dong.
Yep.
Who's there? Oh, I'm advertising for the you know. Oh, really? Fuck. So she opened that goddamn door. You know? This is the things we are around. We live in a real life horror movie, man. Valley of the shadow of darkness and death. You got something, brother?
Come on. It's Jer.
Okay,
It's,
you can edit on that. That's too. None of that you got.
No.
You go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
it's Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. It says, "For my people are foolish. They have not known me. They are Sardis children, and they have not slackened.
Get that one, Sardis.
And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge."
Yeah. Spiritually retarded.
Got another one.
And it ain't, it ain't nothing to look down on them upon. We just acknowledge it. We just know they gotta be put out of their misery. Read your other one real quick.
Come on. It's Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 2. It says, "I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that is not good after their own thoughts. A people that provoke me to an anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in gardens and burn of incense upon altars of brick."
So they're doing that today, Sunday. Jumping up and down in these damn churches, yelling. They ain't doing that bullshit, man. Retard, it's spiritual retard, man.
Yeah, I got that word for Sardis. And it goes into the outline biblical usage, says fool.
Food. So it's going,
Yep. Foolish, silly, fool. You know, pretty much stupid. You know, no spiritual discernment whatsoever. You know, and that spiritual discernment, it keeps you away from lashing out fucking McDonald's over some fries.
Pork don't kill you.
Yeah,
Pork
yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah,
kill
I
you.
mean.
I mean, pork all my life.
Yeah.
fucking food.
Yep.
You can't talk to that nigga.
Yeah.
Just don't even cast your clothes amongst that swine.
I can eat pork, shrimp, lobster. I've been eating longer than you, boy.
Yep. And coming into this knowledge, the morals that we have, you know, we realize that within a couple of seconds of talking to an individual, oh yeah, I can't deal with you like that.
I can't tell you about spiritual things.
You know what I mean?
I can barely tell you about
About
corner
corner
shit.
shit, you know what I mean?
Basically living, yeah.
This is a good point too, because when you look at the scriptures, it's to give you what the scriptures say. What is it? Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge is supposed to be at that time. Which means salvation. Fear the Lord is his treasure. Alright? And the scripture say not to catch any pearls before swine, meaning they are already filthy. They are, you know what I'm saying? They are abominable. They're not gonna understand anything of the spirit. So when you actually eat swine, you eating one of the most filthiest animals on the planet. So the Lord told us not to even touch it.
So he's liking these people this morning. Can righteousness have fellowship with God? Wicked with evil. I mean, wicked with good, good with evil. No fellowship with these people.
Hey, so with that, man, we out here once again, you know, through the spirit of Kali Al Bashimi Al Shah, you know, a Tawani Al Bashimi Al Shah for giving us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because what we have, you know, is a way on how to conduct yourself in the world that he created through his son. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the world does not have. So us waking back up to this truth, you know, it puts us in that frame of mind. So we're constantly hoping, as Second Peter, where it talks about a kingdom that dwelleth in righteousness. You know what I mean? And so hopefully you've been edified with the spirit of Kali Al Bashimi Al Shah. We're going to end off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Al Bashimi
Al Shah. You know, as always, Shalom, brothers. May keep the fight.